let's turn the music off. Oh yeah, real quick. No, don't rate channel, edit stream info. Let me just announce that I'm doing that. Okay, I got that. And I'll post it on Discord as well. There we go. Updated my stuff. There we go. There we go. So I might just have to turn it down on my end because it is loud. At least it's loud for me. You will have to tell me how the audio is. Enter your name.
Enkia. Enkia. Enkia.
Enkia.
NK.
Yeah, there we go. Enkia. Like, no, that's not how it sounds. Stop it. Yeah, let me know if I have to turn it down any. Double click to begin. So beautiful seeing my thing all fresh, new. No nonsense yet, but we'll get there. I know exactly what background I'm doing first. Like, first thing.
The future is you. Your passion. Your imagination. Your hard work.
I love the crust
And
so
now,
much.
with the help of Hypnospace, you have the tools and the time to make it a reality.
Thank you for tucking me in.
Of a new world.
This is perfect. Thank you.
Where sleep time is no longer downtime. It's where the future is built.
See, I am asleep and I'm working. I'm going to be working in
Hypnospace.
Hypnospace. So it's perfect. It's perfect. Thank you.
Welcome to Hypnospace Patrol Department Enforcer Training.
I love how crusty the audio is. It's so good. It is so good. It sounds like every program I remember as a kid.
Hello, NK.
Actually, I'm wondering.
Thank you for volunteering to help keep our wonderful community of Hypnospace citizens safe. Hypno S Enforcer Edition is
How many of
different
you
from
have
the
actually
standard version
experienced
of Hypno
Hypnospace
S
Outlaw?
in several key
Pretty sure
areas.
everyone.
This
but...
tutorial will guide you through everything you need to know to best serve your fellow Hypnospace citizens and earn Hypnocoin along the way. Let's do this.
Select topic below. Is the audio okay? Like, not too loud for everyone? I hope. Like, I don't want to blow everyone's ears out. And also, I want to make sure the audio balance is fine between me and the game.
Direct your attention to the top of your desktop, and you'll notice the Hypno S info bar. From left to right, this handy toolkit features quick access to
the settings
menu.
the quick switcher, the application menu, the current date and time, your Hypnocoin balance, the restart and log off buttons. Make sure to click the log off button to save your progress and safely exit Hypno S.
The info bar may be repositioned anywhere along the top or bottom of your desktop.
Can I put it on the side? You know, like, okay, Windows lets you put like your the taskbar, you know, like the bar, the star menu, everything. It lets you put it on the side of the screen. What kind of maniac puts it there? Have you ever seen anyone do that? Because I'm like, I don't know. I'm scared.
Hippie, also known as the Hypnospace Intelligent Intermediary, is your digital helper. He'll notify you when you receive important messages and even alert you to new HypnoS system updates. Hippie is always happy to help.
Here's a useful tip. Right-click any text in
Hypnospace,
and Hippie will read it out loud.
whether you're new to
That's good
Hypnospace
enough.
or a veteran citizen, you've come to the right place. Our experienced guides will take you on a virtual tour through some
Chime is an easy way to remember the 5 types of violations that we'd like
I
enforcers
feel like
to keep
I'm
an eye
doing
out for.
training at
C stands
Walmart
for
again.
content infringement. H is for harassment. I for illegal activity.
It's like
M
exactly
for
the
malicious
same
software,
vibe.
And E is for extra-legal commerce. Find more information in the HSPD handbook. The HSPD Enforcer Dashboard is a special, secure program that only our volunteer enforcers have access to. The inbox allows you to receive messages from MerchantSoft, Hypnospace, or HSPD dispatch agents. You may also receive automated communications
HSPD,
from
or as I like
Hypnospace
to say,
pages. Some messages come with files attached. Attached files will appear at the top of the
Downloading
message
illegal
and look like
content.
this. Attached files will be downloaded to your HypnoS download manager.
I love the illegal content.
The
It's good.
Cases tab opens as a database of all cases you've accepted. Most of your time will be spent on cases assigned to you by an HSPD dispatch agent. Cases are generated in response to complaints from Hypnospace citizens or leads from the Hypnospace security team.
Once a violation has been found, the offending citizen's name will be listed here. Click to jump to the page where the violation was removed from.
Once all reported violations
that would
have
be
been found
me
in a
if you
case,
had to have me
you may
like
close it
record
by clicking
any
the Close
tutorial.
Case button. Upon closing a case, you will earn a bonus payout of 5 HypnoCoin per violation reported. The Cases tab opens as a data.
No.
The version of Hypnospace Explorer you'll be using has been modified with an expanded search feature, enabling you to find unlisted pages by searching for the tags that they contain.
Bad citizen McGee. Yeah, I'm bad, so what?
Use the stamp system to keep track
Yeah,
of
it
which
does look
pages
like
you
a Windows
visited.
3D movie maker sort of a thing. Exactly.
View the
It
stamp
has
page list to revisit
This
your
game
stamped
has an
pages.
aesthetic that I love because it is like so familiar to like just
Hypnospace's
the internet
citizens
as
place
a
the
kid.
pages they've built in our themed zone communities. You will be given search and browsing access to zones only if you've been assigned them by a dispatch agent. Your assigned zones will be listed in the HSPD Zone Access Hub. To return to the Zone Access Hub at any time, click this icon or use this keyboard shortcut. The Citizen Data Dialog will show a citizen's name,
Eviltown,
age,
Florida.
place of residence,
Yo,
as well as the unique ID
Bad Citizen
number for
McGee
the
is
Hypnospace
a Florida
headband
man.
unit they're
Scary.
using. This information is only visible
fun
to
internet was when
HSPD
there was
enforcers
entire
or
websites that were just
Hypnospace security
little
team
games for
members
kids.
and may
Yeah,
not be shared.
I missed that.
Access the Citizen Data Dialog
It was
by
fun.
clicking this button in Hypnospace Explorer, this button next to the message sender in your inbox, or here in the File Manager. Your version of
Enforcement tools.
Hypnospace Explorer has also been modified to include an enforcement tool. If you spot text or images that appear to be in violation
Also,
of
I
time,
have to say, I've never played
first,
like the
click on the enforcement tool. Once the toolbar
this version
appears,
of the game, like the
select which chime law has been violated.
I don't know, director's
You may
cut,
also
whatever you want
press
to call
the
it.
numbers 1 through 5 on your keyboard to quickly select a law.
So there's like a bunch of stuff I just have not experienced yet, and I'm
After that,
excited.
click on the offending content to report it. If a citizen's content is found to be in violation, they will accrue violation points, and you'll be rewarded with HypnoCoin. If a citizen has accrued 4 or more violation points, their account will become flaggable. Click the flag button at the top of any of the citizens' pages to alert MerchantSoft security team, and they'll promptly review the case to determine if further disciplinary action is necessary. Because you may be asked to report citizens engaged in harmful, malicious, or illegal activity, your former account will be temporarily
Like, the
deactivated.
aesthetic of this also
you may
makes
not
me
send
think of, like,
messages or other outgoing communications
those
to HypnoS
really
citizens
old
for the duration of your volunteer
MMOs.
service.
Like,
Please browse
maybe not even
the
MMOs, but
HSPV
just
headquarters zone for more in-depth information
online, like,
on using
3D
HypnoS
chat rooms, I
Enforcer
want to
Edition.
say, that Vinesauce covered. Like, Worlds, or there was another one. Like, this is specifically making me think of, like, a different one where you were just heads. Like, that was all you were. It was terrifying. I hated it.
Welcome to Hypnospace Patrol Department.
I'm out of here. Get me out of here.
Important message received from MerchantSoft.
Welcome to Enforcer Life, NK. Hello, NK. Welcome to the Hypnospace Patrol Department. Adrian and Dylan
Important
Merchant
message
here,
received
co-creators
from
of
Dispatch.
Hypnospace and founders of MerchantSoft. We would like to personally thank you for volunteering to help us keep Hypnospace safe. You will be assigned cases automatically based on reports by Hypnospace citizens or activity we've noticed here at the Hypnospace Security Center. Look forward to receiving your first one shortly. Please remember that while you're enlisted, all outbound communication is prohibited. Have fun, the Merchant Brothers. New case. Hello, NK. This is a content infringement notice regarding any content that copies or bears the likeness of 1962 cartoon character Gumshoe Gooper. Look through your assigned zones for at least 3 possible violations and utilize your enforcement tool to check them. An image 1962 cartoon character Gumshoe Gooper is attached to this message.
Downloading Gooper screen.
Gooper. So this is a boy. Apparently, like, people are talking about, like, I remembered watching a stream of this forever ago. And it was like, someone was saying, was this a reference to, this was back in the AOL days. There was like, oh no, we can't share Garfield pictures or Garfield comics. Like, Jim Davis might come after us. Like, there was this entire thing about that. And it's like, it's just stuff you don't really think about now. It's just funny. You know what, actually, before we do that, I want to go to Central. Welcome to Hypnospace Central. Whether you're new to Hypnospace or a veteran citizen, you've come to the right place. Scroll down and click the multicolored page cards to check out the global newsroom, our virtual newspaper, and then read Hypnospace guides for exclusive material from the celebs you love. Whoever you are, you're home in Hypnospace. New to HypnoS? Need help using it? Watch this brief video series for beginners. I'm new. Lost? Let our verified experts lead the way. Welcome to the Hypnospace Guide Hub. We take our commitment to being the easiest sleep time network seriously, which is why we've assembled a team of the world's top experts to help you and find the information you need. Celebrity Travel Guide. Check back each month for travel advice from your favorite globe-trotting celebrities. This month, Carrie Jacob, co-star of the hit daytime television show Desperate in Dallas, Montana. I'm Carrie Jacob, co-star of the hit daytime television show Desperate in Dallas, Montana. You can call me Mr. Jacob, but you certainly don't have to, winky face. The longest running daytime soap in television history. Zuck was a fool to spend a third of the world's money on his VR world when he could have just made it like this. Right? I want sleepy time internet. I already have dreams of like using the internet and it's they're all terrible. Recently, I had a chance to visit the crisp, sunny weather and small-town charm, combined with big city amenities of Tallulah Falls, Colorado. Despite being... We're only 50 minutes from the Denver International Airport, which is more than affordable if you're taking a shared shuttle. Still, try not to highlight that in your guide. We don't want to give anyone a reason not visit before they find out why they should come. There are 4 reasons why you should absolutely make Tallulah Falls your next holiday destination. 1. Gorgeous Colorado vistas. Colorado's mountains and forests are world-renowned. Not just for skiing, which isn't a big part of our town's identity considering how far we are from some of the mountains, but the attractive, friendly wildlife Tallulah Falls in particular has. Sure, we have an observation post of sorts. The water tower is pretty high, allowing you to see the country for many miles around. Visitors have also reported enjoying the spacious bathrooms of our newly restored historic town hall, pictured to the left. It looks wonderful. 2. New and improved community center with 3 new pool tables, a fully fledged gym we're looking into expanding once this year's budget is approved, and constant, occasionally, we'll get something together for the whole family. There's no shortage of things to do at the community center in Tallulah Falls. A renovated basketball court and 10,000 square foot aluminum-sided building make the rustic charm of Tallulah is something we really want to emphasize. The last thing you'd associate with this modern marvel. 3. No more rats. Tallulah Falls recently dealt with a Pied Piper kind of situation. Lots of rats just everywhere. I'm thankful that we can say we've since taken care of it, though. The media campaign you'll be fronting is a huge part of our roadmap for how we want to promote the image of our town going forward. Needless to say, we don't want to bring that ordeal back to people's minds when they think about. So feel free to leave leftovers on the counter, bring fresh produce, and even your smaller children. There isn't a single rat or pest of any kind for miles. That's what we call the Tallulah Promise. 4. Orderly streets. If you've literally been around the globe like I have, you learned the value of city planning. Thanks to a devastating fire in the early 1900s, the citizens of Tallulah Falls were able to build their city on an orderly, well-lit grid from the ground up. And no, I don't mean a grid where sometimes the grid breaks or rotates and then you've got 2 sides to juggle in your head and there's a giant park in the middle messing everything up. I mean a grid. Start at 1st Street, walk up the 2nd Street, turn right, and bam, you're on the 12th Street. Simple, clean, safe. Your move, San Francisco. I hope this guide has... We've included the receipt to your wire transfer in this email. I really hope this helps people see Tallulah in a better, less ratly light going forward. Helps show you an incredible and growing corner of the incredible United States of America. This content brought to you exclusively on Hypnospace. I mean, I want to go now. That sounds cool. Sounds great. Don't fall for imitation guides. Remember, our verified experts all feature this graphic at the top of their pages. Hypnospace guides. Hypnos. Hi, I'm Citizen, your friendly guide through the technical side of Hypnospace and your HypnoS operating system. Click one of these preloaded video clips to begin. Controlling HypnoS with your mind.
If you're already an experienced HypnoS user, you may safely skip this section. If you've had difficulty controlling the HypnoS cursor and keyboard, don't worry, you've come to the right place. The key to controlling HypnoS's simulated keyboard and mouse interface is simply to do it as you would while awake. No special mind focus techniques necessary. Begin typing or moving and clicking the mouse as you would on your home computer, and HypnoS will react. We've engineered it to feel natural, so let your mind rest and let your virtual hands do the work. If you're already an experienced HypnoS user, you may safely skip this section.
Okay, we're done with that. So watch the above video if you're wondering why we still ask you to type and click to control HypnoS even though it uses highly advanced mind interface and projection technology. like, Zuckerberg should have just bought. No, actually, no, he shouldn't have bought it because I think Worlds is still up.
Oh,
I like how scary Worlds is. Thank you for the follow, Shinigal Zakawa. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. I am currently tucked in and I am playing Hypnospace Outlaw for the second time. But first time playing like the full version. It really is like the old days of the internet. That's part of why I love it. It really brings me back to specifically I didn't really get to use the internet until 2000. Like I had glimpses of the internet. Like for a while it wasn't even available in Riyadh, like in Saudi Arabia. So I had glimpses of it. I remember once my parents showing me a Pokemon fan site and I didn't really get what it was, but it was like, oh, cool. And then in 2000, my mom kind of like sat me down in front of like this web ring of just, oh, whoops, this web ring of Sailor Moon sites during the summer when we were visiting California for like the entire summer. And it was just this. It was this. Like, exactly. I need to show, in fact, like, this one website. I've talked about it before, like on an old stream, but I recently found the Sailor Moon website I used to visit constantly when I was 9. It's ridiculous. So, watch the above video to learn what that Hypnospace HypnoS behaves much like a standard operating system desktop. You can drag icons, store files in various places, and more. Yeah, and like web rings were the ancestors of search engines. Exactly, and that's part of why this game is fun too, is that you do have like a search bar, but primarily what you're going to do is go through tags. And it feels a lot like going through web rings, and I think that's really fun.
The HypnoS desktop is the virtual tabletop on which your program and file
Whoops,
icons
sorry.
reside. Icons may be repositioned anywhere
my
on the
chair
desktop by
creaking
clicking and dragging.
Isn't
If
too
your view
loud.
field is becoming crowded, icons may be stored in the launcher for quick access. Downloaded files may also be moved to the desktop or stored in the launcher.
Space meat.
The HypnoS desktop is the virtual tabletop on which your program and file icons reside. Icons may be repositioned anywhere on the desktop by clicking and dragging. If your view field is becoming crowded, icons may be stored in the launcher for quick access.
Yum, yum, yum.
Downloaded files may...
So, Citizen Quick... we can play the Tuba Buffet. We played again. Citizen Quick Tip. Have you noticed that little square in the upper left corner of Hypnospace Explorer? That's right, the one with the house symbol. This is your home button. It'll take you to your Hypnospace City home portal. The home portal features a list of all Hypnospace's many diverse zones. Note, HSPD enforcers. The Hypnospace City home portal is only available to non-HSPD citizens. Enforcers see only the zones assigned to them in a special hub. Zones are placed for like-minded Hypnospace citizens to interact and share the pages they've created. When joining a zone, you'll be able to add your pages to the zone listing. If approved, your page will be accessible by everyone in Hypnospace, so be careful what you share on it. Guide to Hypnocoin. Hypnocoin is the official virtual currency of Hypnospace and HypnoS. Hypnocoin may be acquired via the following methods. Purchased in the form of Hypnocoin cards at retailers nationwide, earned through special games or promotions run by MerchantSoft, earned by selling digital goods on Hypnospace pages so long as the official Hypnocoin purchase button is used. Hi DCLA Gamer, welcome! Hypnocoin may not be resold, transferred, or refunded and has no cash value. Yeah, I think I'm good on this page. The farty horns, the trumpet, it was already like, it is so loud to me. It is so loud. I've got like, my headphones are barely on my ears and I'm like, ugh. Hypnospace Global Newsroom. Visit the Hypnospace Global Newsroom daily for all the latest national and global headlines. Hypnospace is amazing! The Giants confident, year 2000 glitch a non-issue. Today's news bites. Tech giants believe the year 2000 glitch worries unfounded. The technology titans on the floor of this week's Public Electronics Showcase unanimously agreed that concerns of a catastrophic year 2000 glitch were unfounded. Most of our devices with electronic components driving them, while high-tech, are still simple enough that they wouldn't be affected by a year 2000 glitch, if such a thing were to occur, said Bellringer Telephonics CTO Daniel Delphin. Merchantsoft CEO and Adrian Merchant was particularly confident in the ability of his company to weather whatever threats may come. Our culture is enthralled by the idea of some faceless apocalypse, Merchant said. So I want you to look at the faces behind me. This is just a small portion of our 100-strong support and maintenance team. I have complete confidence in their ability to tackle any minor issues that may arise due to the year 2000 rollover. The support staff grouped behind Merchant waved. This reporter waved back. Business. Monarch investors quick to crown Game Champ Portable following record sales. Despite initial concerns that a portable console would cut into Monarch's existing business, sales for both Monarch's portable and home divisions grew exponentially in the past year. A thin slate of starting software became a non-issue due to the release of Monarch's own Squishers IP, with the debut Squishers video game achieving a record 96% attach rate for buyers of the bite-sized console. GameChamp Home Entertainment System users can look forward to a Squishers title of their own in Q2 of the next year, and rumors of a licensed Taurus and Miletta X title with a simultaneous portable and home release give analysts hope of a bright future for the fledgling systems. President Hughes enters his final year with huge poll boost. President Hughes is riding high into the last year of his 8-year presidency with a 51% approval rating. However, even in the last year of his administration, Hughes is ready and willing to make some big changes. In a recent press conference, Hughes stated his intention to continue focusing on technology. Education is a priority, as is the quality of food available in grocery stores. Keeping bugs far away from picnics is a national imperative. Space is good, and Hughes strongly suggested that it will continue to be supported. Hughes is opening pre-sales of his presidential memoirs this Friday at 8 a.m. EST. This is referencing the Y2K bug? Yep. I remember as a kid not getting what the big deal was with just Y2K, like, not only from the, technical aspect, but also just, I was like, why is it a big deal that it's like the year 2000? Because my dumb child brain didn't understand that it's a new millennium. Be ready to take on the day when you wake up with the national weather forecast for Friday, November 5th, 1999. Big, son. Sports! Recent sports scores and standings. I was like, standings? American League Football. Spokane Cedars versus North Dakota Kaisers. Tampa Seagulls versus Boston Farmhands. National Men's Tennis Standings. The sun just got real big in California. It's scary. Oh, HypnoCure. And what I do like is also it does show you the amount of times you've been on a site, in case you're like, have I been on this page? HypnoCure antivirus software for HypnoS. Don't serve Hypnospace without it. Protect yourself and your files. Viruses are no joke. Do not wait until it happens to you. HypnoCure, #1 and only antivirus software for HypnoS. So I can't afford any of these. New virus alert. Wave hello. Threat level low. Wave hello is a nuisance virus that causes HypnoS to intermittently rock back and forth as if at sea. Purchase HypnoCure now to protect your system from this virus. Find out more about Merchantsoft, the team behind Hypnospace and HypnoS. Hypnospace Year 2000 ready. Founded in 1996, Merchantsoft has been leading the consumer computing revolution with its innovative, accessible, and just plain fun array of software applications. The online world was shaken with the release of Hypnospace in late 1998. In addition to being technologically groundbreaking as the world's first sleep-time networking system, Hypnospace was an immediate hit for Merchantsoft, not the Merchantsoft, and sold over 2 million copies in its first 6 months on the market. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna grind HypnoCoin. I want the top. I want the top HypnoCure thing. NetSettler, a virtual homestead. In 1996, NetSettler took the online world by storm. The internet was suddenly a place for everyday people, no longer an exclusive playground for techies and whiz kids, but a virtual home for people with jobs and families. Hypnospace, launched in November of 1998, needs no introduction. You're using it right now. A perfect cocktail of forward-thinking, leadership, and technological wizardry, Hypnospace has changed the consumer computing world forever. Ugh. Adrian Merchant, Chief Executive Officer. Dylan Merchant, Chief Operating Officer and Lead Developer. Adrian Merchant, the entrepreneur, and Dylan Merchant, the barely out-of-school whiz kid, made waves in the tech world with the launch of NetSettler in January 1997. In October 1997, the Consumer Neurotechnology Research Foundation, in collaboration with the Merchant Brothers, wowed the world with unpressed conference demonstrating their market-ready sleep-time computing technology. Hypnospace was released to the public 1 year later. Merchantsoft team. Adrian Merchant. Adrian is the business-minded leader of Merchantsoft. Dylan created Hypnospace and now does a little of everything: music, art, code, etc. Roddy Wall, a talented and dedicated programmer. Roddy and Dylan were close childhood friends. Samantha Clausen. Samantha is the new addition to the team. She has drive and potential. Artie Dispenza, designer, marketing visionary. Artie brings a spiritual touch to the Merchantsoft operation with his unique, earthy style. Eric Hellman, world-renowned musician and personality who brings a musical edge to our partner brand program. The Merchantsoft Creed. We are passion people, driven by unfettered vision and a commitment to dedication. So we could probably go to these later. Platinas. Here are a few of the wonderful partner brands who have helped make Hypnospace the leader it is today. Boppo's, Gray's Peak, Monarch, Esotonic Records. I think I said that right. Our partner brands marketing team knows what it takes to make your organization a household name. We work with you to create a practical and inspired strategy to build an online audience that knows you care. Your brand won't just be known, it will be loved. Need an eye-grabbing doodad, ad banner, or catchy jingle? Our creative team is up to the task. If your organization is interested in an advertising partnership with Merchantsoft, please contact us by email, fax, or phone during regular business hours. Just for fun! Yo! Want to enter to win a Hypnospace t-shirt and instantly earn 11 HypnoCoin? Great, click here to sign up. T-shirt back detail. The future is you, your passion, your imagination, your hard work. We're always working on inventive ways to have fun with our products. Stamp this page because the things we're cooking up will blow your mind. I want it. I want a t-shirt. Are you the kind of person who enjoys giving your opinion? Would you like easy HypnoCoin? Great! Click the following link to enroll in our Citizen Feedback Club and receive 11 HypnoCoin instantly. By clicking the above link, you agree to allow Hypnospace, Merchantsoft, and/or Hypnospace partner brands to use and distribute all further submitted data in any way we deem appropriate. Your data will remain private. You are now enrolled. You will receive a message shortly. Please close this page. I could be doing work. And instead, I'm doing this. Welcome to the Citizen Feedback Club. We hope you're enjoying your 11 Hypnocoins. We attached a link to download a new TV spot called Easy that we plan on broadcasting nationwide this summer. Please click the above link to download the spot and open it from your HypnoS file manager. After viewing, please complete this short survey.
Downloading easy_spot.
I was born around this area and saw people using fax. Man, we used fax machines like for the longest time. And it was always just like the crustiest quality.
With Hypnospace, the easiest sleep time social network just keeps getting easier.
Even my grandpa uses it.
It's easy as pie.
My kids got me into it.
With our new Hypnospace guides, you can navigate Hypnospace with the direction of top experts.
It's a real game changer.
From movies, games, and music to cars and sports, we've got it all.
Hypnospace is awesome.
We've spent over $1 billion making sure Hypnospace citizens wake up fully refreshed.
I wake up feeling great.
Why waste your sleep time merely sleeping?
Going to bed just became a whole lot of fun.
For a busy parent, Hypnospace is amazing.
Take advantage of our 30-day no-risk trial and live your dreams on Hypnospace. With Hypnospace...
Sounds awesome. I wish I was using Hypnospace. Let's do the survey. If you haven't downloaded the Easy Spot video clip, please do that now and return when you've finished. Question 1. What is your combined annual household income over or equal to $24,000 US? Nah. Unfortunately, you do not meet the qualifications necessary to complete this survey. Please close this page. Yes. Are you the financial decision maker in your household? No. Fortunately, you do not meet the qualifications. Would you say that you generally liked the Easy Spot Hypnospace ad? No, I didn't like it. Would you say that your opinion of Hypnospace's ease of use and user-friendliness changed for the better after viewing the Hypnospace Easy Spot ad? No. Question 5. Would you say that your opinion of Hypnospace value for the money changed for the better after viewing the Hypnospace Easy Spot ad? No. Would you say that your opinion of Hypnospace's status as a cutting-edge high-tech product changed for the better after viewing the Hypnospace Easy Spot ad? No. What is your gender? Female. Let's just go back. Okay, yeah. Yes, I liked it. Yes. Yeah, I'm a male. In your opinion, were the people featured in the Easy Spot Hypnospace ad relatable, pleasant, attractive, and appealing? No. Please choose the face that represents how physically agreeable you found this spokesperson. She's cool. Please choose the face that represents how hardworking and down-to-earth you found this spokesperson. No. Please choose the face that represents how well-behaved and how well-behaved all-American kid you found this spokesperson. Thank you for your time. We will notify you of future Hypnospace citizen feedback department surveys as they occur. Please close this page. Actually, I'm gonna check. Oh, I don't get anything different. Okay. Oh, whoops. I clicked on the wrong thing on the other the other thing. On the other monitor. Get it away from me. Let's go back to home. I do have some Hypnocoin. That's nice. Anyway, I think I did like all this nonsense. Yep. Let's actually do our job. For those of you who remember the way things used to be, ever wonder what happened to home-cooked meals, good music, and putting in a hard day's work? In Good Time Valley, we remember the way things used to be. Abby's World. Welcome to Abby's World. I am a first-grade teacher in an elementary school. At an elementary school, and I love to write. Huh? Welcome to my Hypnospace page. I am new to this, so pardon my dust as I learn the ropes here. I am a first grade teacher and love my kids. They are my world. Gumshoe Gooper art from my first grade class. It's been 10 years, but sometimes I can't help but cry and think of her. Ooh, art and stories from Mrs. Bowerson's first grade class students. I think not. Copyright infringement. Get that out of here. Submit that. It's time to go NK evil mode now. My first grade students made this artwork after watching a Gumshoe Gooper feature about being safety-minded in all kinds of different situations. It's old, but such a cute little cartoon. Jenny P, age 7. Gumshoe Gooper is the police. He catches the pig robber and puts him in the handcuffs. That's a picture of Gumshoe Gooper. I'm sorry. You can't have that. No Gumshoe Goopers, okay? Gloria R, age 6. Gumshoe Gooper and his friends in the court. Everyone cheers for Gumshoe Gooper. Get out of here. Just bullying children. It's all good. It's fine. Oh no, watch out, Gumshoe! Oh, he's dead.
You've got Hypno Mail.
He's gone. Zachary W, age 6. The boy in the building is stuck and Gumshoe Gooper hears him yell help and calls 911. What I love about these descriptions is it totally reminds me of, like, I have plenty of drawings that my mom has written, like, from when I was little, and she's just written, like, what's going on in some of them, because you look at them and you're like, what? Todd.
Important message received.
Gumshoe Gooper does not try to play with a dog all by himself, even if it's nice. No violation detected. It doesn't even look like him. Bethany R, age 7. Gumshoe Gooper finds a bag with bad stuff. He tells a grown-up and they throw the bad stuff in the trash can. The end. This is oh, what's his name? There was a Red Letter Media about this. Something Eagle. It was about the gun safety. Stop, don't touch. Leave the area. Call an adult. When did you find a gun? I'm not bullying them, I'm teaching them a valuable lesson in copyright law. I mean, you're right. Eddie Eagle, yes. I was like, there's something Eagle. Gumshoe Gooper 3D animations donated by Noble Warlock Designs. We'll see him later. Since when is it against the rules to share an old cartoon on your page? This is not right. My Gumshoe Gooper graphics are being deleted for copyright infringement. Last I checked, old cartoons are not illegal. I love Forgotten, long forgotten. Love long forgotten to my angel. See, this makes me feel bad for, like, just getting her in trouble. A letter on the table, a flower next to it, white and perfect, but losing its petals, dying like a memory of something beautiful and lost. Like a love, long forgotten. A single candle burns in the darkness, bringing these lines to light. My angel, my love, do you remember our magical day together at the beach? The hot butter ice cream we shared as the sun went down. The whale that we saw. Why did you say goodbye so suddenly? Lines like that bring the past to mind. Lines that wound. Lines that poke at the heart like a necklace made of barbed wire. Reminder of something that could never be, but that will always be held sweetly, cherished like a dying flower. Helpless ratio, that old lady. Speaking my piece. I am normally a very relaxed person. It takes a lot to get me angry, but guess what? I'm angry. There's something wrong when a huge company is so ignorant that they allow abusive pages to thrive, while at the same time tearing down the hard work of Hypnospace citizens who are trying to make a positive difference in this place. I had hoped, falsely, that this Hypnospace Patrol Department program would actually be an improvement. The problem here is that they got a bunch of snot-nosed, can't see the forest through the trees 20-year-olds to run the thing. Probably even the same punks who are using Hypnospace to harass people. These people do not care about really helping, and they just click their buttons and call it a day. I came to this place to relax and make new friends. Instead, it leaves me more stressed out than dealing with a bunch of 6-year-olds all day. If things don't change, I'm getting a refund. You hear that? REFUND. Hypnospace Heaven is a page I run to give my fellow Hypnospace citizens an opportunity to share the stories of loved ones who have moved on. Banned for abuse. See, this is exactly the kind of nonsense you see in Worlds. Like, I remember Vinesauce going, like, when there was an entire stream. I'm sad it's, like, he never, like, uploaded it on the VOD channel, but it was this one where it's, like, he was revisiting Worlds, and they were taking him out on tour, and you just see nonsense like this. Ugh. Welcome to Hypnospace Heaven. This page is a sacred space where the memories of those who have passed may live on. Namaste. To Bill Bowerson III. Bill, I love you more than you will ever know. You were the best friend and husband God gave me. The Quarkies are still not a good team, and I hate them. Miss you, my love. Abby. To Sue, my beanie girl. You shine so brightly wherever you went to, and everyone could see it. You were never mean to no one, and you loved all people equally and helped them when you could. It's not 2 days gone by that I don't get some new person tell me how much you helped them through a hard time. This world could have used many more years of you being here. I miss you so much, Sue. Johnny. Do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God. Believe also in me. My father's house has many rooms. If that were not so, would I have told you that I am going there to prepare a place for you? John 14, verses 1 through 2. 2. Lisa. I wish you were still here with me. They took my bike license, can't see no more, so don't worry about me. I won't be getting into no accidents. I wish we could have ridden together one last time. Can't wait to see you in heaven. Carl P. Sandy for new Good Time Valley community leader. Sandy for community leader. I don't know about you, but I think Sandy has been more of a community leader than our current leader has ever been. Please contact Merchantsoft and Hypnospace by phone and mail and let them know that we need a change around here. Feel free to share this beautiful banner. Credit to Alan Feyeraobi if you stand with Sandy. Endorsed by Gumshoe Gooper himself. Here he is playing at Sandy's future inauguration. No, he's not. No more. He's freaking dead. Get him out of here. True patriots. Dang, there's many true patriots. Yeah, I think that's it for her. Under construction. The dumpster needs to be shut down. I don't know why Hypnospace tolerates them insulting everyone who just comes on here to try and have a good time. And no, it being unlisted is not an excuse. Little kid could type that in the search and see all of that horrible, horrible trash. I need to go there right away. Hold on. It's very important. The dumpster, taking out Hypnospace's trash so you don't have to. It's basically just something awful. The 1999 dumpies. November. It's been 1 year since Hypnospace started. Let us come together to honor the invaluable contributions that Hypnospace and its talented citizens have unleashed upon humanity over the last 12 months. Template Abuse Prize. The award for most heinous abuse of a Hypnospace template goes to your bud Reggie 55 of the cafe. It should surprise no one that Hypnospace's offload bubblegum template lies at the heart of this oddly adorable atrocity of a page. Hey Reggie, level with us, man. What were you thinking here? At least bump that placeholder graphic down a few pixels so your 3 visitors can actually read about your wife or whoever. Chaos Ward. Yeah, it is just a parody blog. Like, again, like I say something awful because I just remember like the front page having a bunch of articles that were just stuff like this. The 1999 Chaos Award goes to ZaneRox14 of Teentopia. Zane is only 15 years old, but we've made an exception to our usual over 18 rule because his page, Got Game or Way Lame, is an exceptionally juvenile, cruel, testosterone-fueled work of art. Click the pic to visit. No doubt inspired by the work we do here at the dumpster, Zane mercilessly harangues his Teentopia peers through a series of mock interviews accented by cartoons that he draws himself. While we don't approve of his brutal approach, we can't help but be charmed by how frequently his page works as self-parody. We know he's just a kid, but Zane's weapons-grade contempt for humanity wins him this year's Chaos Award. Way to go, Zane! Please enjoy this custom award badge created just for you in a style you'll appreciate. Second Annual Dumpies. Page of the Year. We'd hope to give this award to some underdog, small fry Hypnospace citizen, but Gray's Peak Colico have become unlikely heroes after single-handedly turning the groan-inducing art movement cool punk into a full-on self-parody. Fans of cool punk are drinking up Gray's Peak's cool punk marketing campaign. They're unironically thrilled about Gray's Peak's horrible-tasting drink coming back. The three weed-smoking 19-year-olds who actually believed this was a meaningful anti-capitalist art movement have got to be pissed right now. Still, we're probably misguidedly hoping that this will be the nail in Cool Punk's icy coffin and we don't have to see your bad snowman art or hear your bad snowman songs ever again. Congrats to Gray's Peak. You win 1999 and the rest of eternity as far as we're concerned. We hear you Cool Punks loud and clear, which is why Snowcap Chill soda drink is coming back. Look for it at your local Cool Punk friendly grocer this spring. That about wraps it up for this year's Dumpies. We hope your bloodlust has been sufficiently sated. If you're disappointed that you weren't among the winners, suck more next year. Till next week, fellow divers, the dumpster team. Hold on. I told you I was going to look for a very specific background, and I'm going there. Halloween in Hypnospace. Halloween is in a few days. Hypnospace citizens have decked their pages out with a broad assortment of horrifying imagery, such as skeleton playing guitar, skeleton laughing, skeleton riding motorcycle, skeleton just kind of standing there, skeleton hand pointing, skeleton tipping cowboy hat. We were just about to do the predictable thing and list Halloween-themed pages from 70-year-olds who can't quite figure things out when we came across this. Let's have a closer look at that fellow on the right, shall we? On the right? That's the left, sir. Why do I exist? This affront to Gaia, dear readers, is a Halloween offering from Goodtime Valley's own Celtic warlock, Arlan Fyr Obi. While not torturing his neighbors with marathon bagpipe practice sessions, Arlan creates 3D art and shares it with his fellow Goodtime citizens pro bono. We'd consider that admirable if he wasn't also inflicting irreversible psychological trauma in the process. Update. Arlan found our article, had a personal meltdown, and removed his Halloween page. Don't take these things so hard, Arlan. We're just pulling your hairy Celtic leg. We have uploaded Arlan's glorious desktop wallpaper in the name of digital preservation. Click here to download, if you dare.
Arlan Halloween.
I love it. I love this one. It's good. Oh wait, I don't want that yet. We gotta do the thing. Settings. My display. Yes. 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 I'm gonna make you smaller. Okay, you'll be that small. And you'll go in the corner. I love this background. It's the best one. Okay. Well, one of the best ones. There's some really good backgrounds. See, I told you I wanted to go there for a good thing. A good thing. Whoops. Might as well go through more old people pages. Boppos. the virtual home of Boppo's fine meats and snacks here on Hypnospace. We love Hypnospace, and Hypnospace loves fine meats, such as those at Boppo's. Grab it at your lunch counter today. Mmm, delicious. Signature gourmet beef franks. Pick up a pack at your local Remy's or ask for a Boppo's dog at your workplace's lunch counter. Mention this Hypnospace page and receive a free condiment packet. Always the biggest, always the best, always delicious. Extra thick chips. Look for Boppo's extra thick chips coming to your lunch counter this fall. Boppo's background and sticker pack. Meat Saver, Screensaver, 3-pack. Custom Hypnos. Visual theme. I want it. But I'll wait. I'll wait. It's just... I want to save this for something else. For like, the Hypnocure. The best one, Burning Rubber 50's page. Carl P's page, born to ride, live riding or die trying. Barkley Adams cycles make a scene anywhere they go, big hogs. Burning Rubber, born to ride, live riding or die. You have reached the Hypnospace page of Carl P. If you are from the class of 50, get a hold of me. I'm looking to reconnect with Roger Robinson. If you know Roger, get a hold of me. As you may have been able to tell, I love to ride bikes. However, the motorcycle guide here is not good. Get a hold of me if you want real riding tips. See you on the road, Carl P. In memory of Lisa, my beloved wife, you settled me down when I thought no one could. You put up with me until I got my act together. You were the most kind woman I met, and you were kind to all. You are my heart. I can't wait to see you again. I love you, baby. New study finds. Please prior to this, everyone needs to know. Radiation from a Hypnospace headband causes beef brain in kids and the elderly. It's bad. Granny Cream's hot butter ice cream. Tasty and healthy too. We call it Heat and Sip. Granny Cream, hot butter ice cream, 10 out of 10. Of our taste testers approve.
Put it in your microwave, make it real hot like a soup or a dip.
We call it Heat and Sip. Very tasty and healthy too. Granny Cream's hot butter ice cream. Children being served hot butter ice cream. Lucille Hutchison, the real Granny Cream, made her first batch of delicious hot butter ice cream all the way back in 1937. After serving generous batches to the less fortunate kids in her neighborhood, Lucille's husband encouraged her to package and sell her creation. She initially employed local butter boys to serve her hot butter ice cream at sports games. Her delicious hot butter ice cream achieved global fame after Green Devil pitcher Philbert Smith was photographed enjoying a bowl to celebrate his team's World Series win. Download Chowderman's creative rap take on the classic Granny Cream jingle by clicking here.
Downloading Granny Cream.
Send your granny stash pictures to us here in Hypnospace before November 23rd, my birthday, to be featured in our Thanksgiving Get a Granny Stash promotion.
You can see it on your screen. Put it in your microwave,
Make it real hot, like a soup or a dip. We call it Heat and Sip.
Music file added to Toonbox library.
Granny Cream's hot butter ice cream. We take the hot butter, mix it with the ice cream.
I used to, those bubble themes for the music players, I used to do that. Yo! This Nickelodeon looking thing. Yeah! I love it. Scotty's page. Scotty here. I'm the community leader for Good Time Valley. I am honored to be the new Good Time Valley community leader. Hi, I am Mr. Old-Fashioned. I am happy to be the community leader for Good Time Valley, even though I don't know why they picked me. I think it's because I have good behavior, but that is because I don't ever use Hypnospace other than for listening to songs. Haha. If you have trouble, you can contact me, but I am sometimes busy, and I'm also not on Hypnospace every night. Well, bye, Scotty. My Hypnospace page, help. Hi, I just signed on, hello. Is this the chat room? Help me, help page, help manual. How'd you get help? Hello, exit. This Hypnospace citizen is still in their free trial period. Subscribing will remove this ad. What kills me about this is that this is someone who, like, an old person. Because if I remember right, if you look at, how do I look at the... How do I look at... Oh yeah, it's this. 77 years old. Mavis Ann Green is having the worst night of her life. She is not able to escape. Exit space. Scared. Noble Warlock Design Studio. Welcome to Noble Warlock Design Studio Inc. I make 3D graphics and Hypnospace pages. I'm just trying to add something good to the world, and what do I get? I get made fun of and stepped on. Some things don't change. But I love your work. I unironically love your work. It's wonderful. Noble Warlock Design Studio Inc. Welcome to Noble Warlock Design Studio Inc. I am here to fulfill all of your Hypnospace page design needs. I do 3D graphic design as well as page layouts. Do you need your business to have a beautiful page? Then I'm your man. Message me for a quote. More about me. If you are wondering about the Celtic graphics on my page, that is because I am actually of Celtic descent. My Celtic culture was not celebrated by my family, but I recently uncovered evidence that I am indeed related to the ancient Celts. Who would have thunk it? I made a self-portrait 3D version of myself. Well, I did use a little artistic license. Fun fact, Arlen Ferobi means noble warlock in Celtish. Download my ethereal wallpapers for free by clicking here, Celtic Morning and Celtic Evening.
Downloading Celtic Morning, Celtic Evening.
More about me. Arlen, the origin. You can lay there and stay down and let them win, or you can stand up and give them hell. Bert Hardtack, Born Hunter 4. Hello, Arlen here. If you recognize this quote, it's because you have excellent taste in movies. You may not be aware of this, but I am sometimes suspicious that Born Hunter 4 was actually inspired by yours truly, me. The director came into my shop, well, not my shop, but I am top salesman, to buy a couch, and we must have talked for an hour. If you ever meet me, you may be surprised to learn that I am actually in a wheelchair. A car accident left me without the use of my legs at the young age of 22 years old. Well, that's life, as they say. Go back to the main page. Check out my first Hypnospace client, RR's Leather Cowboy Waist Satchels page. Thanks to Sandy for the Sandy card. That was very thoughtful. You are a true friend. More 3D graphics and information coming soon. Anyone know if this beef brain thing is real? If it is, we need to get off the system. RR Leather Cowboy Waist Satchels. 1007 North Church Avenue, Mulberry, Florida. We got what you need for unbeatable prices only at RR Leather Goods. Design your own RR Cowboy Waist Satchel before placing your order. Skull. Pink camo. Antlers. Can I also have a holster? Yes. Yeah, I like this. I should get this in real life, except instead of... Well, no. I don't want the holster. Like this, I can put my soda in. I was gonna say I could put like snack... Well, no, the holsters, I'll put snacks in those. But these, I'm not gonna put beer, I'm gonna put like soda. It'd be so good. One buckle per satchel, please. Get all three if you can handle it. Come into the store to see our other quality goods. This professional Hypnospace page was designed by Noble Warlock Design Studio. Pete's love poems. Here are my poems, which is, you know. believe Burnin' Rubber. Wait, no, this would not be Burnin' Rubber because that's Carl P. Burn Rubber. It's a different user. Don't try to chit-chat me any of this nonsense anymore that keeps popping up. Peace Love Poems. I love the amount of skulls that are in Good Time Valley. Oh no! It's this stuff. Poem 1, The Renegade Lover.
I am a lover. I am a renegade man.
I'll let him read.
Not like the others. But I use a firm hand. In love. Stop. Listen. Do you hear it? A rebel heart beats.
The heart of a rebel. Highway woman.
Cheap hotel, 2 in the morn. Long night of truckin', body was worn. Walked into the front office to get me a room. It was then that I saw you.
Seduction, romance,
Your hair
romantic,
shined under the
seduction,
neon
sexy,
vacancy
trucker,
sign.
biker.
I knew,
Lover.
I knew, you would never be mine. Highway woman, I'll never forget. Your beauty, your smile, how I wish we met.
Hello friends and fans, I am an over-the-road trucker, mostly East Coast these days. If you've heard from Renegade Lover over CB, that's me. I take it slow when I can and make sure to write 1 poem a day. Now I'm glad I'm only on a free trial. Bye-bye Hypnospace. Teenagers are crazy now. We were bad, but not like this. Look at this! Warning, if you don't know what these are, your teen is as good as dead. Shonking T-nubs is the new teen drug trend hitting the streets. Talk to your teens before it's too late. Pre-shonking, 12 weeks, died 2 weeks later. Dang, that sounds serious. Okay, what? Sexy. Dang it. Seduction. Dang it. No, not Pete. Romance. Mother of pearl. Wait, RR Ranch. Oh no, there was already the thing there. Welcome to RR Ranch. This is the homepage of Reginald Randy Roberts, small business owner, scam whistleblower, and rich businessman. If I may brag, my Hypnospace pages are Leather Cowboy Waist Satchels page and Good Time Scam Watch. Not to any enforcers out there, I have my eye on you. If the system wasn't rigged, why do you have to hide? Disclaimer, not me. I just like this photo. Thanks to friends. Emptiness Sandy. Sandy's a good woman, always thinking of others and making them Sandy cards. She should be community leader and not that do-nothing lazy bum we got now. Abby writes 58. Abby is a fine writer and loves to share her children's stories. She also runs Hypnospace Heaven, an online memorial to those we have lost. I like to exchange humorous messages with her. I just gotta say, anyone else think it's a little odd that what they let go on in the cafe, and the kinds of odd ducks hanging around there, and they are the beginners Hypnospace group? It seems a little fishy. I don't think I'd let my kids hang around half those people if I had any. Yes, I'm on a chit chat. Don't message me selling something and no weirdos. Scam Watch. Did someone try to con you? Send me a message. Download a virus or adware, send me a message. Update, Hypnospace has recently started a Hypnospace Patrol department to try and do what we have been doing already for almost a whole year. Do not expect this to actually help anything. Hypnospace only has one care, money. Scam alert. Professor Helper, November 4th, 1999. Do not download this program. It constantly shows you adverts and you have to pay to stop it. It only exists to get you to buy scam products using real money with a system called Kappa Cash. Update, you can stop Professor Helper by going to this page and paying these fools. This should be illegal. Virus alert. Bestials Terry, October 26, 1999. Bestials Terry is offering downloads that have viruses in them. Do not download his sticker or background packs. I do not think he is doing this on purpose. I have contacted him, but he has not responded. You can cure the virus using HypnoCure. Sandy's empty nest page. The dumpster is full of smelly trash, just like the name says. You reap what you sow. Welcome to my page. My name here on Hypnospace is Empty Nest Sandy. If you're curious, that is a reference to me being an empty nester, which means which means my children have grown up and left the house. Need a laugh? Click here to go to my humor picture gallery. Welcome to my humor page. Get ready to BWL, burst with laughter. First up is Scumsh Cooper and his grumpy partner, Detective Frank, up to their old antics again. Enjoy, Abby. Goodbye. Get out of here. I hear you, Detective Frank. A little bit of sarcasm for your day. Don't you just love Mondays? Finally, some wisdom for the kids. Kid, there's no such thing as a grumpy old man. When you get older, you stop being polite and start being honest. More coming soon. Florida born and raised. I am a retired elementary school guidance counselor and Board of Education member. Even though my work is done, I love to contribute to the communities I live in, both the online and real life varieties. If you ever need anything, do not hesitate to send me a message. I always respond. Love you all. Love all. The dumpster, the name says it all. If I may be so bold, the dumpster page should be shut down. I don't know how they get away with tearing people down all the time. Arlen, your artwork is awesome. Don't listen to these spoiled punks who wouldn't know good art if it bit them in the behind. If they were any good, they wouldn't hide their page like slimy little cowards. Click the Celtic symbol to see Arlen's amazing art page. My favorite verse. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Philippians chapter 4, verse 8. My fellow Good Time Valley citizens want to make me the community leader. It's very kind of them, and I do think that I would enjoy being the president of our little group. Please don't put me on a pedal stool, though. I'm just a person who can mess up like anyone else. Hugs. I am open to chit-chat with anyone and everyone. Feeling down, having a rough day, please drop me a line. I do like Sandy a lot. She nice. She seemed nice. My Hypnospace page. Add a page description. Bobby Simon Clark's page. And it is not the first time I've used Hypnospace, and it won't be the last. Bobby's Hypnospace page. Welcome to my Hypnospace page. I am new to making these pages, so pardon my dust. This is a text box. Add your own here. This is a link. And another link. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Click here to edit this text. Bobby here. I am 63 years old. I am married to a beautiful lady and have 3 kids. I retired last year from 20 years as senior foreman at Borland Construction South and completed over 200 projects during my time there. If you want to know more, just ask. I like American League football. Been a Tampa Seagulls fan since the league started, never been a bandwagon fan. Tony Libretti Jr. is a good man and a good player, and he should not have been fired off the team. Just my 2 cents. Terry's General Store. Oh wait. I didn't know what that. I didn't read what that said. We don't mess around at Terry's General Store. Best deals in Hypnospace, guaranteed. Check out Terry's General Store. I have the best stickers and screen saves on Hypnospace. Welcome to Terry's General Store. Here you can find all of the highest quality backgrounds, stickers, screen saves, and more, all here in one location for your convenience. Help me get these thumbs up hands off my page. I only want one. Here at Terry's General Store, we don't mess around. Our deals are better than the special installation program that makes it even easier, more fun than ever did. All Terry's General Store products. Want a sticker decoration for your desktop? Click here to get some. Computer, Shakespeare, Flamingo. Terry's Outdoors backgrounds and stickers packs on sale. Click here now before they're all gone. Well, Scamwatch did say that there were viruses with all of that, so let's not get the things. I think I've got all the gumshoe goops. I should install these. So I don't need those. Oops, I don't want that. Get it away from me. So I can probably close this case. Good job, NK. Remember to close the case to earn your bonus after you found all reported violations. Finding more than the minimum number of violations will result in a higher bonus. Cases may stay open for as long as you'd like. We will assign you new cases as they come in regardless. The case closure bonus exists solely to encourage more thorough investigations. Good luck, dispatch. So, we found five additional things, so let's close it.
Wow, NK. Great job removing that content infringement.
139, yes. New case. Harassment for NK. Hello, NK. Citizen ZaneRox14 has been reported for harassment in the zone Teentopia. Please look for possible violations and utilize your enforcement tool to report and remove them. If ZaneRox14 is found in violation and you deem it necessary, please flag their account so the HSPD security team can look into the issue further. Remember that pages containing the harassment violations may be unlisted, but can still be accessed through search tags. If related violations are found by citizens who are not ZaneRox14, please report them also. So we got a cool new place. Open. Yo, cuddled with a doggo. Nice. You like my cute snug outfit? I was tucked in. I was tucked in for good sleepy times. Okay, so I've heard of ZaneRox already. The Dumpster talked about him. No adults allowed. Teentopia is safe, totally awesome hangout. Is a safe, totally awesome hangout for teenagers. April, the angelic hamster. What's up, April, the angelic hamster? I am not downloading her, by the way. No. She takes dumps on everything. Meet April, the angelic hamster, the first official Hypnospace virtual pet. She can be yours to care for and play with for only 22 Hypnocoin. Make sure to pet feed and clean up after her. Click here for virtual pet tips. Hypnos virtual pet tips and tricks. While they each have wildly different personalities, each Hypnos virtual pet shares the same basic needs. This guide will help you keep your pets happy and healthy. True life. Is your pet starving and you can't afford to feed them? Worry not, we've been there. Hypnos Tree of Life for Hypnos virtual pets is a new desktop accessory that grows food for your pets to eat. Tip 1. Fertilize the Tree of Life to decrease the time it takes for food to grow. 2. Keep an eye on your tree when you hear the pop sound for a cocoon bursting. To monitor the health and happiness of your virtual pet, double-click the pet icon. This icon should appear on your desktop when any Hypnos virtual pet is installed. In order to keep your pet healthy, you must do the following 2 things. Buy them food and feed it to them by dragging it over them. Pets will only eat food when fed it by hand. Drag their excrement, poop, to the recycle bin. If your pet's excrement, poop, is not disposed of, your pet's health will decline rapidly. Alert, do not wave your pet's excrement, poop, in their face. It's not fun for them, and it shouldn't be fun for you. Hold down the left mouse button over your pet to caress and tickle them. This will increase your pet's happiness. If your pet remains unfed and ignored, their happiness level will decrease. A sad pet is a sick pet. Alert, feeding your pet icons and files that aren't pet food is not advised. Do not feed your pet excrement, poop. Tip, double-clicking somewhere on your desktop may result in your pet following your cursor for a short time. Try it. Enjoyed the, Enjoyed the Chinese New Year's event for DBD. I haven't really played DBD besides the Survivor competition I was doing, so I haven't really experienced it, but I did get a bunch of the little goodies with the codes and everything. Squishers!
Downloading Squishers.
Are you a Squishers champion? Squishers Quest brought to you by Merchantsoft in collaboration with Monarch Entertainment. Squishers Quest. Help Help 10 Squishers have become lost in Teentopia. Click them to rescue them and bring them back into the real world. Rescue them all for an awesome reward. Can you collect them all? When you find a Squisher, they will appear here. Stamp this page and return to it to check your progress. The more Squishers you find, the more awesome Squisher stuff you get. Level 1. After finding 1, find 1 Squishers creature for a download of the Squishers theme song by Chatterman. Level 2. After finding 5, find 5 Squishers creatures for a download of the official Squishers Hypnospace sound effect and visual theme packs. I want this. Level 3. After finding 10, find 10 Squishers creatures for a download of the official Squishers rap video by up-and-coming rapper McOozman. Squishers are really cool. Squishers are so much fun. Ashley spinning planets. These are my favorite planets I imagine in outer space and all about them. Hi, my name is Ashley, and I am in the 3rd grade. Found these planets on Hypnospace. These planets are made up. They are not the real ones in outer space. I like them because they're fun to imagine about. Why does it say I'm 13 years old? Rebecca the planet. I named this planet Rebecca. Rebecca is my sister. The Plenty has all kinds of shapes on it, and my sister is good at drawing. I love Rebecca. Josh the planet. This planet gets mad all the time for no good reason. That is why I call it Josh the planet. The Josh planet. Just like Josh. Red is his favorite color. Jesus the planet. This planet is pretty like God. This is why I call it Jesus the planet. Moon the planet. This is the moon planet. It is different from the normal moon. It has waterfalls on it and a secret rainforest on the inside of it. Me and my friends were digging here, and that is when we discovered the rainforest with monkeys. Moon 2 the planet. This is the moon planet 2. It is not like the normal moon. It is not the normal moon. It is full of water like a water balloon. Do not poke. Counselor Ronnie's place. Just here to help. Talk to me if you need anything. Need help having problems? Counselor Ronnie reporting for duty. Throw me a message on Chit Chat. Hi, Teentopians. Click the play, learn, or ask Ronnie buttons above to navigate my awesome pages made just for you, Counselor Ronnie. Please click here for a very important message from Ronnie for all children and adults. Squishers. Whether you're an awesome teen yourself or a parent of a teen, have no fear, Ronnie's here. In addition to helping you guys with issues that new kids often face, I'm also keeping a watchful eye on what goes on in Teentopia to keep it safe and fun for everyone. Join Ronnie's club by downloading this badge button and displaying it on your page. It's that easy. While you're here, check this totally sweet page out. Play with Ronnie. Check out Squishers Quest to win special prizes like a Squishers rap video. Download Squishers stickers and Squishers Hypnospace themes. Click the link to begin playing. Coming soon, Drug Runners. A new ARCEA compliant anti-drug game for kids and teens. Snub the nub and run away from T-Nub dealing baddies. Can you be the fastest drug runner? Just ask Ronnie. This is where Aunt Ronnie answers questions from teens and their parents. Question. Hi, Counselor Ronnie. I noticed my teenage son using short 3 or 4 letter words like BWL, ICBI, and SYM. I'm not sure what they mean. Can you help me? Susanna, parent. Hey, Suze. What you're seeing are dacronyms, or digital acronyms. Unfortunately, many of these dacronyms are not so nice. So be on the lookout if you see your teen type of following. BWL, beating wimpy losers, can also mean bursting with laughter, but it is most often referring to acts of violence between teenagers. ICBI, I can buy it. Some teens claim this means This means I can't believe it. Most of the time, it means that they're able or willing to purchase illegal drugs. SYM, shut your mouth. No two ways about this one. SYM is total CRA, crude, rude attitude. WITW, wait in the washroom. WITW is a recent acronym said by dealers and buyers of narcotics. Usually it means they're meeting in the bathroom soon to do a drug deal. Probably T-nubs, also known as devil's fingers. Illegal suppository drugs like this are sweeping the nation. WITW is sometimes also said to mean, what in the world? But I wouldn't take that chance when it comes to your teenager. Checks out. Lorne with Ronnie, did you know helium balloons are not affected by gravity because helium atoms are too small and slippery for gravity to hold on to?
Downloading Squishers. By the way,
did you know the Greek tradition of smashing plates was invented by philosopher Plato, who coincidentally also invented plates? Did you know umbrellas were originally invented by the U.S. Army for self-defense? Learn your birthstone. Click to hear Ronnie's birthstone song. Sapira, Agate, X. Why? Hey there, kids. Learn the birthstones with this kickin' rad tune. January birthstone, Garnet. February, Amethyst. March, Aquamarine. April, Diamond. May, Emerald. June, Pearl or Alexandrite. July, Ruby. August, Peridot. September, Sapphire. October, Tourmaline or Opal. November, Topaz or Citrine. Mine. December birthstone, Tanzanite, Zircon, or Turquoise. Which birthstone is yours? Your birthstone is a great thing to know. Tell your teacher you learned all about your birthstone on Hypnospace.
Downloading Squishered 16.
Oh, actually. Real quick. Give me a sec. So... were they already, like, downloaded? So I've got all the little squishers, guys. Love Mushi. He's cute. He's a single bean. I love him. Is that already theme? Oh wait, that's why I was like, why I can't find the thing. Squishers tune.
Downloading Squisher.
Hey there, NK. Looks like you just found your first hidden Squishers creature. Your first reward, the official Squishers themed song, is attached to this message. Find 4 more to unlock the next level of our Squishers Quest game, and win the official Squishers Hypnos sound effect and visual desktop theme pack. You're well on your way to collecting them all and becoming a true Squishers hero. Way to go! Here's your first Squishers Quest reward.
Downloading Squishers.
Looks like you just found 5 hidden Squishers creatures. Great job. You just won the official Squishers Hypnos sound effect theme pack, squishers.sfx, and the official Squishers visual desktop theme, squishers.thm. Please download both of these files and run them from your download manager to install them. Find 5 more Squishers to unlock the next level in our Squishers Quest game, and win the official Squishers rap music video. Get this away from me. Get it away from me. Do it. Yes.
Music file added to Toonbox library.
I don't... it's done. Get it away. Okay, now we can make it beautiful. Squishes. Yeah! Pizzazz. Dark. The evil mode. Yes. Audio. I don't remember what this one sounds like. Squishers. Oh, beautiful. Pizza Gamer. Going well. Ronnie jump scare.
Drugs make you pretty lame.
So, a very important message. Teentopians and parents, we all know fun is my middle name. Safety is also my middle name, so let's get serious for a sec. Our kids and teens are faced with challenges that older generations have never had to deal with. One such challenge is the recent popularity of the drug known as the T-nub. You may have also heard them called devil's fingers or butt beans. These highly toxic drugs have been known to cause heart palpitations, the shakes and shivers, damage to the frontal and sideal lobes of the brain, and even death. The slang for using a T-nub is shonking. T-nubs come only in the form of suppositories, so most teens take them on a dare. As I always say, it's all fun and games until a dare ends in addiction, possibly even death. Please talk to your children about T-nubs and share this harrowing but important image on your pages. Alert deadly teen craze. Shocking T-nubs or devil's fingers is another name for using a new suppository drug to get high. Look at what it did to this teen in only 3 months. Shocking's dangerous. I'd never shonk. Beyond Twilight. Horrific interactive scaries, sordid tales, and sardonic twists by Dark Twilight Pith. School sucks. They should just stop it at the 8th grade because do any of the kids actually try to learn new things after that? Are we asleep or awake? Can we really ever know? In these mystical tomes are tales I have penned, some nice and sweet, some dark and grim. In my stories, nothing is sure. Wait, was that a knock on your door? I am so proud of my friend Tim, who just finished his first interactive scary. It's inspired by cyberpunk and horror films. He did the art and music and writing, and I tried to help out a little by giving him feedback, but seriously, how talented is this dude? Read it below. Interactive Scary number 1, October 30th, 1999 by Tim again. Digital Parasite, Reborn. Story and artwork by my friend Tim again. A scary set of internet, not Hypnospace. A scary set on the internet, not Hypnospace, in which different kinds of people are sent a mysterious link. This is mostly Tim again's, but I gave him feedback, mostly to make it less mean. Warning, disturbing imagery. You got the reference, you're cool, high five. It's so cool! Now for some other news. We're collaborating on a scary that we're going to make together. I'm going to write it, and Tim will do the art, sound effects, and music. It should be done in 2 to 3 more weeks. How about Tiff? I'm a 16-year-old girl from a small town in the Midwest. Pretty boring humdrum life before Hypnospace. Nothing else interesting to say. I like black licorice like a freak. I'm not dating. I have epilepsy, but I haven't had a seizure in many years. Note about my poem scaries. I have deleted them because they're old and suck. I'll post more when I improve my writing skills and get around to making new ones. My friend Linda has been making amazing scaries since Hypnospace started. Check out our page by clicking here. Let's check out Digital Parasites Reborn. Choose a card to see through the eyes of one of these digital parasites as they encounter true tranquility. If you've encountered true tranquility, you are truly blessed. Don't fight it. Let it guide you. Let it open your eyes. The rock star. Your songs topped the charts in the 1980s. You've rocked stages from Los Angeles to New York. They loved you, or at least you thought they did, because now, 15 years later, things are different. Now you're a punchline. Your music is remembered as a fad. People can't even recall your name anymore, only now how lame and annoying that one song of yours was. You take another swig of whiskey and sit down and check your email. It contains a link to something called True Tranquility. Sounds like another rehab program. No thanks. You move your cursor to the delete button, but you stop. Something about the subject line draws you in. You click the link. Would you like to experience true adoration? True worship?
Let's get crazy.
Thank you for the raid, Jet Vector. Hello.
Fuck shit up.
I'm playing some I'm all bundled up in bed. I'm playing some Hypnospace Outlaw. Bull crimes, what happened? What have you been doing? What have you been doing? What have you been up to? Oh, and thank you for giving Jet Rector a shout out. The World Wide Web. Would you like to experience true adoration, true worship? No, thank you. Okay. This is just a game. This button is fake, you dummy. If you really want to refresh the page, click the real refresh button. Sorry. Please don't click these fake buttons, stupid. Where is home, really? Oh, thank you for the stretch, actually, and the hydrate. Oh, I'll do that. Give me a sec. So, I took a sip, and I think I raised my bottle too quickly, because, yeah, all the bunch of water just splashed me in the face, like a smart person. Yes, I accept the true tranquility.com terms. Installing. Before you're able to take another breath, tendrils emerge from your monitor. Everything turns to black. At long last, you have found what you were looking for. That one was fun. The furniture salesman. Hello, I am Ann Lee. I make high-quality graphic designs and 3D graphics and make web pages. If you need a web page, just let me know. This is a 3D model of me. I am a wizard who knows karate. It is in my bloodlines. My great-grandpa was a karate wizard too. We'll see ya. You haven't had it easy. A car accident left you paralyzed from the waist down at age 22. After years of deep depression, you found work as a furniture salesman. You've been there for the last 40 years. You're good at it, but you suspect it's because your customers feel sorry for you. The internet has allowed you to escape to a new reality. You can meet anyone there. You're not Andy on the internet. No. You're Ann Lee. People like Ann Lee there, and you like them. The website. Yeah, this website's cool. Gee, I wonder who this is referring to. Gee. You've spent most of your free time this year on the computer. You've learned how to design web pages and make all sorts of digital art. It's never too late to pick up a new skill. This is 100% true. Your online friends really seem to enjoy what you make. You log into your email. There's one new message with a link inside. You click it. Would you like to experience true pride, to not be pitied, to be envied, to benefit society instead of leech from it? I accept. Before you're able to take another breath, tendrils emerge from your monitor. Everything turns to black. At long last, you have found what you were looking for. I like this track. Can I get this track? Whoops. I don't want to stamp it. The Lonely Shaman. You tell people that your divorce was the best thing to ever happen to you. It wasn't. You're alone. So alone. Your kids hate those weekend trips to the flea market. They're sick of sitting in a fold-up chair for 6 hours while you peddle your dream catchers and crystals and psychedelic t-shirts. It's the only time you have with them, but you have to pay rent somehow. You're refreshing your email inbox, waiting anxiously for her next message. When you two started talking, it was business. She's a psychic and you needed guidance. It's something different now. There's a deeper connection. Your spirits are intertwined. You still pay her fees, but you do it because you care for her. A new message appears. It's not her, it's from an unknown sender and contains a link to something called True Tranquility. Would you like to experience true companionship, to know what it's like to be loved? Accept. Tendrils, yes. The biker. Your beloved wife passed away only weeks ago, but the memories of your years together are already fading fast. You're not young anymore. You sold your motorcycle because you can't see well enough to ride it. You no longer desire to leave a mark on things, and you know you couldn't if you tried. All you desire now is rest. You've never been fond of computers, and learning to use the internet has been a hellish ordeal, but it's worth it. The new email notification appears. It's from your daughter. It contains a link to a website with the only accompanying text reading, "Wow, this is so relaxing." An odd choice for your daughter, who normally communicates via thick, wordy, grammatical, pristine paragraphs. You're still new to this whole internet thing, so you don't think much of it and click the link. Gee, I also wonder who this person could be a reference to. Would you like to experience true tranquility, true peace? Digital parasites. All is the same. Get it away from me. Get it away from me. Grayson's page. Focus here to add a page description. Grayson's page. This is the most popular Hypnospace page. I can draw every car or motorcycle for $1. I like this music. If you go to Lake Wales High School and can give me $1, I will draw a car or motorcycle for you. I can also draw a few characters from cartoons. Thanks, it helps a lot. I'm 14 years old and my favorite subject is art. This is probably fake, but just in case. Do not ignore. If you don't repost this, Teresa, the demonic doll, will visit you tonight. Oh, I don't want that. What's up, guys? I'm just imagining Grayson just sits there, like, head empty on this page, just listening to this. Just go White's page. Hi, I'm Jessica. You can call me Jessie. This page is mostly about my BF Zane. He's so fine. He's so cool. This is a homepage of Jessica White, Zane's girlfriend. He is the most incredible boyfriend. He knows how to treat girls right, and I'm a huge fan of his comic books he draws. His comics have the best characters, and they're really bloody and gory. He's so cool. Did Zane get a sunburn, or is he always this hot? Jennifer, the nerdy chick. Welcome to Jennifer Mitchell's page. Come to learn about my hobbies. Hello, this is just thinking. Hello, this is Jennifer. I'm so excited to be making a Hypnospace page. I am in high school and will be going to college for graphic design. I'm kind of geeky and like things usually only guys like. My boyfriend is Corey Paul. We met at a movie theater after he spilled his popcorn like a goofball. He's a cutie. Till next time. Hobbies: reading, writing, graphic design, athletic teams at school, doing hair and makeup, girl stuff. Corey Paul, my BF. People don't expect me to make jokes so much since I'm one of the popular hot girls at school, but I am such a jokester. That's probably why I was so into Corey. Check out some of my jokes. What do you call it when a trumpet player bets he can do a higher note than Corey but can't? A trumpet player. What do you call pizza with 7 slices with pineapple toppings? Prime apple pizza. The official Zane Sucks Club badge. Now this was changed because it used to be just like his head getting sliced off. Thanks for doing this game. Looks like a fun time. Yeah, I really enjoy this game. It's a lot of reading, but hey guys, tell me what my problem is. Zane sucks. Let's face it, Zane sucks. He's probably ugly in real life, so he has to go online and be an a-hole to everyone. His mom probably drives him to school. What a mother-flippin' little moron. Share this badge on your page if you agree that Zane sucks. Well, I'm here for harassment, to report harassment, and this looks like harassment to me. Get rich. Oops, I need to... Paid. Let's see if did I get all of them, or is there any more? I think I got all of them. I think I did. Yes. You're just being mean. I don't know if that one counts, but it's just saying like Zane sucks, so I don't know. Yep, okay. All of this. Get it off. Get it off my page. I'm getting so much money. Getting loaded. Pizza boogie. Pizza. Have your parents take you to Dr. Pizza for free pizza dance CD. Dr. Pizza is America's #1 pizza restaurant. Tell your mom or dad to bring home Dr. Pizza tonight. This thing looks like Grum from Tim and Eric. Same face. I hate it. By the way, I see you played Goat Sim 3. Would you recommend it? I love Goat Simulator 3. I think it is it is a big improvement over the first one. It's just like there's way more to do, way more to explore. I would like to do multiplayer eventually. Download the Dr. Pizza dance song now. It's free.
Downloading Pizza Dance.
Mention the Pizza Dance song on your next Dr. Pizza visit to get a free ice cream treat. Offer valid until January 31st, 2000. One ice cream sundae per child, 11 and under per visit. Squishers.
Downloading Squishers 08.
Randy's Dino World. Enter your page description about page description. This is about dinosaurs by Randy. Shun here. My mom put my age wrong. Randy's Dino World. I am 8 years old in the 3rd grade. Dinosaurs rule. This is the fastest dinosaur in the whole world. T-Rex, Stegosaurus, Triceratops, Pterodactyls, Spinosaurus, Spinosaurus, whatever. These are the cavemen. Many more. It's Pizza Danceosaurus! Reb Ruthpin's homepage. Hi, I'm Reb Ruthpin. I like praise and worship, squishers, drawing, and more. We're finally on here! This is amazing. Can you believe we are talking to people all over the world during our sleep? It's so futuristic. I am Reb Ruth. My real name is Rebecca, though. I'm 16 in the 10th grade, and I'm a pastor's kid, if you couldn't tell, BWL. That means bursting with laughter in Hypnospace speak. Most of the time, I'm either doing homework, playing squishers, or playing piano with the youth praise band. Our band name is called Called Out. See you around. I'm not allowed to message or use chit-chat here, so if you want to talk to me, you can. My brother has this on a shirt, BWL, Praise Peak, Worship Co. Gotta praise him right. First Chronicles, chapter 16, verses 23 through 31. Has anyone heard rumors about squishers being satanic? I hope not, because it's my favorite game. I'd be so bored without it. My hobbies, Hypnospace. I've seen Hypnospace on TV for like a year, and I'm so glad my dad finally let me get on here now. It's so cool! Drawing. My dad got me a program to draw on the computer last year, so I've been practicing that a lot, but I mostly only use it to do church flyer art. Working on some of my own art soon. Squishers. This game is so cute. Mushi is the best squisher. My cousin, he lives in the next town over and is also a pastor's kid. Didn't want his game champ anymore, so he gave it to us. My brother thinks it's for geeks, but I've been having so much fun with it. Praise band. My favorite praise song is Lord, Your Name is Lifted, but I also like old hymns like Peace, Peace, Peace. I play piano usually, not very good at it, but getting better. Squishers are really cool. Welcome to Squishers World. I am Squishers Champion. I collected all squishers, but not for sparklies. Sparklies are hard to get because they almost never in squisher packs. If you have a sparkly, send me a message and I trade with you. Free trial period. After an intergalactic war in a distant galaxy, the Squisharians preserved the wildlife on their now destroyed planet by sending them to Earth in squish capsules. It is now the job of a special group of heroic Earth teens to collect and preserve these rare, powerful creatures. Are you up to the task? Squishers. Find out for Game Champ Portable. Are you a real Squishers whiz kid? Are you a real Squishers whiz kid? After trading them with friends during the day, plug into Hypnospace and participated in the new Hypnospace Squishers quest game. The Squishers have been let loose and are hiding on various pages around Hypnospace. Click on them when you find them to collect them. Can you collect them all? Squishers above this line are not part of Squishers Quest. Sorry, Squishers Quest players. The Squishers above would be too easy. Are really cool. Squishers are so much fun. The games you love, anywhere you want them. Game Champ Portable. That thing is so sharp. It looks painful. It looks like it'd be the worst to play on. The power of the Game Champ. On the go. Now you can tap into the raw power of the Monarch Game Champ system anywhere life takes you. Get into the game. I love this one.
Downloading Squisher Taking.
I forget if there's like a Squishers up here or something. Yeah. Glory's house. Pull up a chair, you're at Glory's house. Welcome to the page of that brassy kid. I'm a junior in high school, and I play tuba and saxophone if it wasn't obvious. I used to be called Give Me Pizza. But that name is so stupid and idiotic. Ah! Check out my joke page here. Pizza Dance is hilarious. Everyone put this on your page. Let's check out his joke page. Just for laughs, the humor of Corey Paul. I just found the funniest thing. The sound effects theme by Steve Guy is hilarious and starting to make your Hypnos sound very interesting.
Downloading sound effects.
What do you call a pepperoni pizza with only one slice in it? A pepperoni pizza. What do you call a really horrible illness that gets you excused from school for 2 weeks because you used Damien's tuba in band practice because you accidentally left yours at home? Tuberculosis. What's a vacuum called if you play it like a musical instrument? A saxophone. To be continued. Dang, he's so funny. He's like the best. So yeah, I just got these squish ups.
File added to Toolbox library.
Downloaded all of that. Okay. Yeah, my wallpaper is so good. I love it. Want to see what I look like? Because this pic... I like this pic because I made this face when my friend Derek hit a wrong note and it looks so goofy. Someday I need to get my own digital camera so I can get a different pic uploaded. Pretty funny though, right? November 1999. I have a girlfriend, but... What's your criteria for your GF, if any? But anything, music tastes, looks, religion, whatever, if you must. You can even message me sometime, like his name would have to be Zane. Shrug. October 1999, my girlfriend. Just letting everyone know, I am now taken by a wonderful girl named Jennifer. We met at a movie theater when I spilled some popcorn and she helped pick it up. We were going to see the same movie and we sat next to each other and both felt the connection. She has a page on Hypnospace too, so visit it. And if you check the IDs of the girlfriends and their boyfriends, it's the same IDs. These two nerds made their own girlfriends online. August 1999 survey. Super bored after moving to the middle of nowhere. So I spent an hour or so filling this out. I've kissed someone. Yes. On the cheek? No. On the lips? No. On their hands or fingers? No. In my room? No. In their room? No. With the same sex? No. With the opposite sex? No. Younger than me? No. Older than me, no. With jet black hair, no. With curly hair, no. With blonde hair and green eyes, no. With flaming red hair, no. With straight hair, no. Smaller, shorter than me, no. Bigger or taller than me, no. With a lip ring, no. Okay, I lied. Maybe that wasn't so time consuming. No! We don't condone harassment. Don't condone knocking his teeth out, but Zane is a flippin' idiot. Him again, fear me. Cool. Digital parasites, you reached him. You probably don't belong here. If you require entertainment, read the sad tales of the digital parasites who watch the Watchmen. Only those with true sight may enter. So that's all you get on he page. The best page. Zane rocks. I'm awesome. It's me, Zane, the undisputed king of Teentopia. Zane rocks. This is Zane. My name here is Zane Rocks 14, but now I'm 15. Sexy both on and offline. The fact that this is just like a Linkin Park type thing, it kills me. A few things you should know about me. I run a secret page in Teentopia. It is in the listing, so you can only get to it if you get the link. If you're lame, don't even think about it. Seepage is the best band in the flippin' world. They're incredible. I make awesome comics. Big Z Studios Slayers X comic #1. Now, you know, I said there are 2 Hypnospace games coming out. One of them is a spin-off. It is a boomer shooter about Slayer's X. It looks so good. Big Z Studios Comics. Not your daddy's comics. Read it now. The first issue of Slayer's X. Get up and go to school. Dude, why do you sound like my mom? Oh. Well, this sucks. 10 minutes later. Must kill Zane before he taps into his secret powers. Next time on Slayer's X. Those dreams you had were all real. The demons, the green energy, your secret powers and double pistols. All of it is real. We need your help, Zane. I have a girlfriend in Jessica. Sorry, ladies. Check back here later in case I am single, but I don't plan on it. Deck stacked like the best of them. I tried like the rest of them. Seepage. About Zane. 15. Grade 10th. Favorite music. Seepage. Curdle. Psycho Syndicate. Favorite movies. The Techno Wizard. Favorite games. Cataclysm. Squishers. Relationship. Taken, but I like to make friends still. Hobbies. Making Hypnospace pages. Gaming. Drawing comic books. Doing programming. Hacking. Making out with my girlfriend. Riding my moped. Favorite shows. Taurus X. Squishers. Sound Underground. I won this award! 2nd annual Dumpies Chaos Award. The Dumpster is the most hilarious page on Hypnospace, so this is kind of a big deal. It's underground comedy page. The Dumpies are their awards. Guess I'm hilarious. Oh wait, I knew that. Will I play Cruelty Squad on Steam? I believe I have a copy of that. Yes, I am interested in playing that at some point. It looks very up my alley. Okay, did I tell you could scroll down all the way here? Well, we did look at the dumpster before. They did talk about his secret page. So let us go to the secret page. Got a game or way lame? This is a Hypnospace page that dares to ask the question, are you way lame or got game? Choose your episode. Let's do episode. Secret. Wow, it is truly an honor to have Mikey Psyche, the lead singer of the amazing band Seepage, here with us today. Let's see if they got game or are way lame. Hi Mikey, thanks for coming on the show even though you are so famous and freaking awesome. No problem, Zane. This is the kind of sarcastic humor that me and the band love. We just eat this grandpa. Haha. Oh no, wait. We just eat this Thank you. No wait. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. We eat up Thank you for the hydrate. Haha, I had a feeling this was the case. To be honest, this is not even fair. I don't think there's a chance in hell you are lame. Any last words before the verdict? Let's rock! You heard the man. Let's hear the results. Drum roll. The vote decided Seepage has got game. No real surprise here, grins. To the main page. This is a secret page. Do not link in normal Hypnospace. Seepage, if you see this page, send me a message. There's your own rules about scrolling down here. Pinches your arm so hard, please. Oops, unless you're Corey, then it's not an accident. Don't be mean to me. Episode 2, Corey. Ew. This month on Got Game with Way Lame, that brassy kid, aka Corey, his name used to be Give Me Pizza too because he's quite the big boy and has an uncontrollable food urges. We caught up with him for an interview. Hi Corey, as you know this is a game show where we see if you are lame or not. How is it going? I don't know, I'm just being fat and popping my pimples on girls. Why don't they like me? Dude, that's gross. Look at me, I could play saxophone and eat a hot dog at the same time. I'm so hungry. Oh, I spilled ketchup on my stretched out shirt. Seriously, I think I'm gonna hurl. Good thing there's a toilet here. I hurl into the toilet. No, why are you puking at my mom? That toilet full of diarrhea is my mom. That's why I smell like it. Ugh, well, people, I think we have our final results in. Let's see if Corey has got game or is way lame. Drum roll. The voters have decided that brassy kid is way lame. I guess we now know why he can't get a real girlfriend until next time. See you. I thought I warned you about scrolling on my page, a-hole. Kiss you in the nards, especially if you're Corey. Well, we have a lot of things to go through here. Because this is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. No bullying. This is just way too accurate. I don't know for just how children are horrible. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff we can report here. If I remember right, this one doesn't count. Let's go! I'm guessing this would also count, probably. Because it is talking about, like, oh, he's fat! Yeah. I don't know if, like, Corey Ooh would work. No, I don't. Oh, okay. Whoever ran it on the secret page, watch out, I know who you are. I'm flipping out right now. So he is eligible for flagging. I don't know if there's anything out here. Could, Okay, so yeah, we're on the dumpies. We did not go through any of this. This is the archives. The dumpster. World's Worst HSM Showdown. HSM is Merchantsoft's proprietary sample-based music format. It was designed by non-musicians to save bandwidth by triggering samples that come pre-installed with HypnoS. HSMs can only be made using Hypnospace Tune Sequencer, a free software package for Flamingo OS. The accessibility of the software has resulted in a plague of unlistenable trash music from amateur composers the world over. Please put your ears together for the world's worst HSM showdown. Pizza Dance? Latest inexplicable craze to hit Teentopia, pizzadance.hsm is annoying, but we're not sure if it's eligible to win simply because most people know it's an awful, awful song. Its popularity is a direct result of its coupling with that dancing pizza animation. With no credited composer, we're going to chalk this one up to being a marketing ploy and leave it alone. Ah, cool punk. Once an underground music genre / art movement, now a hollow fad among Philosophy 101 students, this song is an attempt at danceable Christmas medley by a person who, as far as we can tell, doesn't actually know how to write music. It contains plenty of Chowder Man from the Gray's Peak jingle, cool punk kids are bonkers over it, and ho 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 samples, but the music on offer is so bad. It is a good, like an amazing old internet simulator.
Downloading cold snap _smazmately.
This one is incredible.
Downloading
this HSM sounds like the result of a Give a Monkey Hypnospace tune sequencer experiment. This whole feature could have easily been only songs made by Gil, but we're cutting the fellow a break since he's at least honest about his lack of musical ability. It doesn't stop him from pumping out tracks like Cybercog Circus, though it's almost charming. Okay, so first...
Music file added to Toonbox library.
Where the music thing is? Let's do that. Okay, get ready for this nightmare. Okay, pieces. I think we're good on this one, but we can always report more.
Way to deal with that harassment. You're a real hero, NK.
Kappa Cash. Type of violating. This is a notice that the Kappa Cash payment system is considered extra-legal commerce and has been added to our blacklist. Look through your assigned zones for at least 4, possibly more, possible violations and utilize your enforcement tool to check them. So.
Downloading Kappa
This is
Cash.
a notice that the Kappa Cash payment system is considered extra-legal commerce, yeah. Look through all assigned zones for at least 4, possibly more. We have added open-eyed to your assigned zones list. So, Kappa Cash. What we got? Twitter anthem. So, the cafe. Ah! Here we go. Sorry, I had to like move on the chair. Ah! Oh, I never got all the squishers. I never got all the squishers. I want to get all the squishers. Hold on. Utopia. I forgot. Yeah, there's nothing down here. And it's one of the official pages. Like... And it would just be stuff like in the thingy. Ronnie's page. There's gotta be something else I was missing. Especially spinning playing units. Corey's Haos, Monarch.
Counselor.
Was there one? I want the cool Squishers wrap. I need it. Oops.
Counselor Ronnie reporting for duty. For duty. Duty. Drugs make you pretty lame. Duty.
This music is incredible.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure, like, did I get it, all of them?
Ronnie reporting for duty. For duty.
Yeah, the Squishers quest is gonna be this thing. I just need one, the little leg. A tamago.
Counselor Ronnie reporting for duty. For duty. Drugs make you pretty lame. Duty.
The egg. I need to find it. I need to find it. I forgot where it is. I forgot. Help me. It's always the last one that gives me, like, trouble. Yeah, it was like, sorry, like, this is the last one. And yeah, like, Game Champ, I was already on the page for it. It's this thing, I believe, I'm looking for.
Squishers are really cool.
Squishers are so much fun. Where are you? Please. Yeah, Squishers quest. It's just I've already been here many times.
Squishers are so much fun.
I need the last one because the angelic hamster. I don't like. It's not gonna be on this. It's gotta be on the Counselor Ronnie thing. I'm just missing it. Did I just
Counselor Ronnie reporting for duty.
I just want the egg. Oh! I got it! I got them all. Yes. Perfect. Let's listen to a cool rap. Wait, wait, but I got them all! Hey! Wait a minute. Do I have to go back to the...
Got Hypno Mail.
Yeah, Hypno Mail. I was like, come on. I got the thing. Looks like you just found all 10 hidden Squishers creatures. Wow, you are truly a Squishers hero. Your reward, the official Squishers rap music video, is attached to this message. Congratulations.
Downloading
It's
Squisher
great.
Trap.
It's great.
Here's a list of Squishers, numbers 1 through 24. Ask your mom or dad to buy the game and discover even more. 0023 is a robot. Arcoslops an untamed beast. Barfly buzzes, bleals an eel, and Dreadmelt's undeceased. Guard Blue is made of trash, and Glow Poly is digital 3D. Glow Yo is a small fry, goose to ghost guy. His slime hangs in the trees. Icky Goo has the power to hypnotize. Leakers hunt at night with glowing eyes. 11 down, 13 to go. It's Squishers time. Come on, let's go.
This is great. I love this. Yeah, it's basically just Pokemon.
Lives underneath the sea.
It like
Mold
even has the
is
rap,
rotten food.
so.
Mushy's the most famous Squisher cat because it's so damn
darn
cute.
cute.
Oozurf is cool. Petrol drools and Plasmimon makes
I
me
love this
spooked.
thing.
Turtle turns into Shell Slop while Shamblock shambles around. Slorath is wacky.
I hate that one though.
And Yucky makes beeping sounds.
Haha! So good. Yeah, so that's what you get for doing all of that. So our thing now is we gotta look for Alpacash. First though, let me check something. How much do I need for Nook here? Ah, dang it. We're so close. We're so close. I would really like to get this one. Because this is basically like remove viruses from quarantine, virus quarantine, safe mode is really important. So I would like that, please. Okay, so we've done Good Time Valley. The one that they opened was Open-Eyed. Interest in esoteric spirituality, alternative medicine, and deep truths? Open-Eyed is for you. This is a non-judgmental zone for all free thinkers. Lookout Ministries, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Matthew 7:13. The word shall not return void. Want to uplift my brothers and sisters over at Patriot Hill Bible Church. Great work, you all. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8. 150,000 people die every day. One day it will be you. Do you know where you will end up? Notice, Lookout Ministries did not choose to be a part of the Open-Eyed Zone and has kindly requested that our page be relocated to Good Time Valley. I will not remake this whole thing. We do not agree with the things they allow on here. How to be saved. Would you like to be saved? Close your eyes and pray this to the Lord. Mean what you say. Lord Jesus, I know that I am an imperfect sinner, and unless you save me, I am lost forever. I thank you for dying for me on the cross. I come to you now, Lord, the best way I know how, and ask you to save me. I now receive you as my Savior. In your name, Jesus, I pray, amen. Now shall we escape if we neglect so great salvation? Hebrews 2, verse 3. If you accepted Jesus into your heart, please scroll down. Congratulations, you are now a part of the family of God. You are brothers with Christ and a true child of the Most High God. Welcome. Jesus loves you. The Squisher's Deception. Her princes in the midst thereof are like wolves ravening the prey, to shed blood and to destroy souls, to get dishonest gain. Ezekiel chapter 22, verse 27. The wolf of Squishers, the Bible warns about wolves many times. And he laid on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. Revelation chapter 20, verse 2. How much more convincing do you need? A serpent for kids to play with? If you need more evidence, let's look at its eyes for a moment. Ah! The snake's eye very clearly drawn to look like the Egyptian third eye, or the eye of Horus. This eye supposedly grants his viewers sight that transcends good and evil, meaning that this snake is teaching our kids that good and evil do not exist. Who else tried to erase good and evil? I'll give you a hint. Satan did in the garden in his serpent form. 4. Then the serpent said to the woman, "You will not surely die. For God knows," verse 5, "for God knows that in the day you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." Genesis chapter 3, verses 4 through 6. And we're not through yet. Let's take a closer look at this popular giraffe squisher. There's no way this funny-looking creature can carry a hidden message, can it? I'll let you see for yourselves. Not so cute anymore, is it? Nope, it's not. Remember all these conspiracy pages back in the day were peak comedy? Yeah. That's right, pentagrammic markings right on your kids' toys. How did this happen? When a generation grows up with the Lord, without the Lord, what do you expect? We were so busy having nice little pageants and school plays that we forgot God. Now this rebellious generation is in charge, and we're reaping what we have sown. These people make the popular cartoons and movies and design the toys for our children and grandchildren. If you think these people have your kids' best interests at heart, think again. At best, they are unwitting servants of Satan. At worst, they are card-carrying members of the occult. There's a lot more where this came from. We're just getting started. But Lookout Ministries. Lookout Ministries is a Bible-believing, non-denominational ministry led by the Holy Spirit. It was formed by evangelist, teacher, and prophet Todd, who received the Holy Spirit at the age of 17 after being miraculously delivered from the brink of death after a drug overdose. Dr. Hall knows what it's like to serve the father of lies, and it ain't pretty. Angels in the Bible do not look like cute little girls with little instruments and flowers. This is a lie. Chit-chat, message me anytime. I'm an open book and will gladly share my testimony of what the Lord has done for me. Okay, we are done with that. We are done. The magic orb. Ask the magic orb a question. The orb knows, and it will reveal your fate. Chat, what would you like to ask the orb? Anyone have any requests? I'll ask, will I ever get Cheetoruma merch? Ever? Not likely. Yeah. Screw this. Gus's Temple of Serenity. Enter my temple and stay a while, won't you please? The Bazaar. Serenity Tower. The Visitors Center. Welcome to Gus's Temple of Serenity. I'm Gus. The temple offers people of all faiths and creeds a virtual place of their own to experience true peace. Come and meditate with us, or just enjoy the wondrous sights and sounds before you. Serenity Tower is the main attraction. Go there to visit one of our many meditation rooms. The Bazaar is where one may purchase my handcrafted digital goods. The Visit Center offers information about me and the history of the temple. Free background of the month. Eternal Dawn of Prayer. Yes.
Downloading this wall 1.
Anytime there's the background. Visitor Center first. Hi, I'm Gus. If you are new to the Temple of Serenity, you've come to the right place. Here you can learn more about me, what I do, and ways you can get in touch with me. I am a single dad with 2 beautiful children. All about Gus, married or single and looking. Like spirituality, meditation, good conversation, romance, healing techniques, computerized artwork, world music. Religion, omnism. All religions are beautiful in their own ways. Dude absolutely has a coexist sticker on his car. Buy my wares, lonely traveler. Purchase my premium wallpaper, the celestial duality of music. Yes, I love this one. Serenity Tower. The doors of Serenity Tower do not lead to damp rooms in an old temple. They are portals that transport to realms beyond the imagination, detected only by the spirit. Realm of Plains portal. Cosmic Healing Prayer Chamber portal. Under construction for Sherry. Heart. Portal under construction. Mystery portal. Let's go to the Realm of Plains. Realm of Plains. We're all on a journey. There is no destination, only a beginning. A beginning you choose. Start your journey through the Serenity Temple, or simply feel free to gather strength from the positive energy here by this mailbox, meditate and rest. You're a-okay. Click the arrows to turn left or right. So pretty. Serene. Yep, that's it right there. Okay. Professor Helper for HypnoS. Your friendly computer expert for HypnoS. Need help? Try Professor Helper. We remember hearing about this on Scamwatch. Your friendly computer expert, now for HypnoS. Fast, easy, convenient, and completely free. When I came to HypnoS and Hypnospace, I was so far behind the times, I thought I'd never learn. Sound familiar? Do you have trouble getting around in the digital world? If you've been putting off learning how to use HypnoS and Hypnospace, now is your chance. For a limited time, we're offering our award-winning Professor Helper software for free. I'm not going to do this yet. Use of this software constitutes agreement to the Helpful Enterprises Terms of Service that grants Helpful Enterprises full license to collect and share anonymized information with authorized partners. This data may include, but is not limited to, user hardware, software, browsing data, page creation, deleted files, marital status, marital doubts, and preferred cleaning products. This data may be shared with government entities in relevant situations. This data may be used to suggest commercial products relevant to user interests. This data may be used to refine optional recommendations. System inputs may be used to improve Professor Helper, copyright 1999, Helpful Enterprises services. Inputs may also be used to create future programs, services, and subscriptions relevant to Helpful Enterprises users. Please note that a full uninstallation of Professor Helper is only possible upon paying an uninstallation assistance fee of 33 Hypnocoin. Helpful Enterprises is not affiliated with Kappa Cash and should not be treated as such within legal contexts. I don't know if there's a way to highlight. You can have just like Hippie read for you. Secrets uncovered. Do not scroll down my page unless you are ready to read classified info. Where's the scanner? Secrets uncovered. Rod's page of secrets. Stop. Do not scroll down the page unless you are ready to read the universe's biggest secrets. There's no going back. If you think you are ready to find out for yourself, keep right on scrolling. Well, the voice acting is...
If you think you are ready to find out for yourself, keep right on scrolling. Just a little farther.
Do not pass this point unless you know you are 100% ready to see this. Secrets coming soon, page under construction. If anyone knows how to put pictures from your computer on Hypnospace, let me know. And you put my photos on my site. Technical difficulties, check back soon, sorry. Sherry heals. Do you need spiritual or physical healing? Sherry is here for you. Proven healing techniques from world-renowned spiritual guru Sherry Claire. Welcome to Sherry's healing page. Sherry has had over 30 years of spiritual and physical healing experience and has consulted with world leaders, celebrities, and everyday people like you all over the globe. Globber. Healing love spells. Demon and ghost exorcism. Oh, I don't want that. Sherry's story. Consult Sherry now. She takes an open, non-judgmental approach to serving her clients. If you are in need of healing, don't wait. Read exorcism client testimony here. Hello, my name is Gus Parker, and I want to testify to how amazing Sherry's services are. I had a problem with a demon knocking on my door at 2 a.m. every night. Our whole family was terrified. Sherry helped both us and the spirit find peace. Here's a picture my daughter drew of the spirit. She had a seance through chit chat, and it immediately made contact with Sherry. It identified itself as Smolder Boulder, the demon. "No, I will not go, not until you contact me 25 more times," it said. So we had 25 more seances in the coming weeks, and finally the spirit left. Not only does Sherry know how to get demons to leave your house, but she is great to talk to. I would like to say that we're pretty good friends now. I'm so glad we met. Gus Parker. Smolder Boulder. I love Smolder Boulder. Sherry's story. Welcome. I started my career as a psychic and healer 30 years ago, but I have been developing my abilities since the young age of 8. One day, on a visit to a department store with my mother, I fell from a balcony and became unconscious. In my dream, I saw a bright light and heard an angelic voice, and immediately upon waking up, I knew I was different. Need answers? If so, then it's time to get the accurate answers you deserve. The truth from a God-gifted master psychic. I've been solving impossible cases and have been performing miracles throughout the world for over 30 years. I am honest and accurate and have yet to fail a case. Oh, I wouldn't mind consulting with her. If you would like a consultation, please make a small deposit of 33 Hypnocoin and I will message you a link to my services page. This is not a scam. This is just a safety measure due to Hypnospace making unfair rules about taking money that isn't their fake Hypnocoin.
You've got Hypno Mail.
Oh, whoops. Oh, yeah, there was one thing that I downloaded. Wallpaper. Okay, so we got that. Thank you for the deposit. With a 100% success rate, you are sure to find the peace you're seeking after investing in my services. Hope to communicate with you soon. Jump to Sherry's consultation price list. Consult with me now. I have multiple plans available for you to choose from. If you don't see what you like, send me a message. 20-minute healing chit-chat session, 1995 used Kappa Cash. Extra legal commerce. No, thank you. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Custom love spell. I think not. Candle it for you or a loved one. No. Sorry, I do not accept Hypnocoin at this time because it cannot be exchanged for real money. Fair enough, but it made all that money back. It's just...
You've got Hypno Mail.
Missed one or more, maybe. Also, hi, I'm Dylan. I noticed that dispatch sent you the Kappa Cash thing. You've already found a few, but we're detecting Kappa Cash usage still and don't really know where it's coming from. I mean, I could go digging and probably find it myself really quick, but that's why you're here, right? I mean, not being lazy. It's just I'm working hard on a few sweet new features for the new year that will blow your socks off. Yes, me and an intern, our security team, are the only people running the HSPD dispatch stuff right now, so expect to hear from me every now and then. Well, I'm sorry, I'm looking for stuff. Sir? Steve Glang's free sound effects. My free sound effects. Ah. Okay. Well, okay. Hey, where did all the new net seller people go? I miss you. Also download my new Steve Guys sound effects. Hypno has sound theme. Tall Green, fact or fiction. Everything you thought you knew about Tall Green is wrong. Or is it? Oh! Tall Green! Whether you are a skeptic or a believer, you can't deny that there is something people have witnessed, and yes, even video recorded near Lake Rosalie. To say they're lying would be to throw out years of evidence, testimony, and true encounters. Read on if you're ready. Video recorded, citing 1989, Louisiana. Look very closely. Oh, tall green! Did you catch that? Look closer. Here, maybe this will help. Any questions? Didn't think so. I love tall green. Tall green. The truth about Trennis. All about the original Trennis that the sports leagues don't want you to know about, and the brilliant mind behind it. Trennis is a lie. Do you know who this man is? Of course you don't, but you should. This man, Harry Whiskers Stone, is my great uncle, and the real inventor of the game we know as Trennis today. The famous Trennis court design that everyone knows is a stolen bastardization of a design Whiskers made back in the late 1800s. A group of investors saw potential in my uncle's brilliant game after watching he and his friends play on a court he made with his own two hands, leaving him with a broken heart and an empty wallet. Read on to learn about the original Trennis. The real Trennis. The original Trennis wasn't called Trennis at all, it was called tennis. It was also informally called stickle for a short time. And rather than being played on a circular court with 3 participants, it was played on a much more sensible rectangular court with 2 participants. There was no center grabber either, just the 2 people playing. Pictured is a commissioned artist rendering of the real tennis court. Who knows what could have been if the real original game tennis was allowed to flourish. If you would like to invest in restoring my uncle's brilliant game to its rightful place in culture, please contact me. We are currently interviewing interested investors. Credits. Thank you to Gearhead Greg for helping me to locate Trennis Song, and Casper Air Graphics for giving me permission to use it. It really makes you think that it could have been Zarid. Celestial Reflection. Celestial Reflections is in store now. Hello, my friends. Zarid. Celestial Reflection, the latest record from Zarid, pronounced... Zarid, pronounced Zarid. Award-winning composer and Earth Haze pioneer is now available in stores nationwide. An exclusive Hypnospace digi-release version of the album may be purchased for 33 Hypnocoin. The Celestial Reflection digi-release includes 6 selections from the full album, as well as an exclusive HypnoOS desktop background. Celestial Reflection, Mixed Understanding. Earth Funk. It's a globe thing. True Life Awakens. Agent of Peace. I don't want to do the Professor Helper thing until I can get more Hypnocoin. I've never gone here. Archie Dispenza. Homepage of Hypnospace design shaman, eco-artist, and digital visionary. Eco-artist. Artie's inimitable visual stylings have been the face of the Earth Haze movement since its inception. His unique design language is stark and playful on the surface, but is infused with nourishment from a spiritually and environmentally conscious well that runs deep. Digital visionary, man, machine, and nature can work together to advance global consciousness beyond what was ever thought possible. This is Artie's mission, and it's why companies like Hypnospace trust Artie to guide their brands into the new millennium. Ubiquitous, the Hypnospace logo story. Hand-colored texture, genuine, homemade, natural, symbol eye, third eye, rapid eye movement. Triangles and angles, unity pointing the way. 3 lanes. Step of evolution, highway lanes, information. Oscillations. Hypnospace universe. Saturn, Venus, Mercury, Earth, Jupiter, Mars, Sun. Hypnospace, 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 hypnospace. wonder what goes into designing a logo? Check out a few excerpts from the design brief I constructed for the Hypnospace logo, shared with permission from Merchantsoft. Barnaby's Chair is an American alternative rock band taking the music world by storm. American alternative rock group Barnaby's Chair's forthcoming record, Giving It Time, is a masterfully crafted tour de force in folk rock songwriting and inventive literary criticism. Listen to samples below. Listen now. Get it away from me. Get it away from me. Nothing on this page? Told ya. What I want to check. There's gotta be like... Hold on. There's one thing that like... Live... Something like... Is this... Don't, Nate! No, this isn't what I was looking for. Bubbles. Sherry Heels. Bazaar. April the Angelic Hamster. There is like this one thing. I never remember how to get to this thing. Sandwich encryption info. Which files do you need protected? More tips coming soon. Need help with using HypnoS? Chit chat me and I'd be happy to help out. Also check out my What in the World page by searching What in the World. What is sandwich encryption? Ever see a file that looks like this? That's a sandwich file. Sandwich encryption is a file encryption and compression tool made by Sam Parker, RIP, and Roddy Wall, who now works at Merchantsoft. In 1995 for Flamingo S. Why sandwich a file? Many reasons. 1. Smaller file sizes. 2. Protect files from the mindless masses because it wasn't a mainstream commercial product. Only elite power users even know about sandwiching files. This has led to a few less than savory uses of the software, but most sandwich users are good and honest folk who have nothing to hide. Sandwich in HypnoS. While Sandwich isn't officially supported by HypnoS, there may be a way to decrypt lock sandwich files. You'll have to chit-chat me for more information. Roddy Wall, as mentioned above, he helped invent Sandwich, may also be able to help. He's currently working on Hypnospace's virtual pets game and has a page in Hypnospace. So if I do... blah blah. What in the world? HypnoS tips. I'm looking for something very specific, and I always forget how to get to it. Oh right, this guy's stuff. This glove!
Downloading Gauntlet.
The gauntlet. I need it. Hold on. Gauntlet. Yes! Perfect! Actually, tech. Trying to software reviews. I think it was this guy, that thing. Yes. Wiggle your cursor for faster page loading, downloading, and processing. About Jess here. By day, I'm a software engineer and at a boring company nobody cares about, but by night, I'm Jess. This is my mission to review software, both free and paid, amateur and pro, for the benefit of my lovely readers. If I'm missing anything, please chit-chat me and I'll review it as soon as possible. Note, I don't cover profane or pornographic material. About Jess. Are you a Democratic Socialist or in or around Akron, Ohio? If so, chit-chat me because I'm moving there soon and I'd love to get a little group together. Our group here in the Bay Area is lovely and I'm going to miss them dearly. SCG Soundscapes. Good atmospheric software with high quality sounds. I sometimes feel like I'm falling asleep all over again because it's so soothing. Would be better if they didn't nickel and dime their users for each and every soundscape pack. 4 out of 5 shells. April Virtual Pet. April's the first of many virtual pets planned for release by Merchantsoft itself. Merchantsoft's pets are a pet project, of Dylan Merchant, the younger of the two of the Merchant brothers. One begins to wonder if they're spending more time on this than fixing the many bugs that plague Hypnospace. I digress. April's a cute flying hamster pet with angel wings. You're charged with making sure that April stays happy and healthy by petting, feeding, and cleaning up after her. Not my cup of tea, but younger audiences will love it. 3 out of 5 shells. Professor Helper. This program is pure junk. It doesn't even help. It's designed to fool naive citizens into downloading it, and then shows them ad after ad after ad. Said ads are all tied to some sort of weird payment system. Avoid this program. 0 out of 5 shells. What do you know? There's gotta be... I don't remember. Was there like a... More about me. Oh, Jazz here, short for Jasmine. I'm a Mexican-American software engineer from San Francisco who has recently taken a position in Ohio, so I'll be moving there soon. I look forward to my new life there. I don't have a way to put my photo on a computer yet, but if you're curious, here's some 5-shell art of me that my talented niece Giselle made using my PC on her first try. Book legging. Like, I know there was this thing called like a janitor thing. I don't remember what. Let me try and hold on. You know, I'm gonna cheat. Wait a minute. Wait, you're supposed to like look it up. Hold on. Is it not available yet? And I'm just I'm going. What? I think I'm going out of sequence because I really want the money, because I'm supposed to be able to just, yeah, like I was like, do I have to do caps or anything? Because it's supposed to be like, because yeah, Jess is the one who like brings it up. It's me! Connie's connections. Yeah, I don't know how to make more cash. Why? It's killing me. It's killing me. I want to be able to make more money so I can get the really good thing. Oh, fine. Fine. Let's just, let's get Professor Helper, I guess. Unless, you know, I don't even know if the dumpster, like, anything from that can count as... I don't know if any of this can count as, like, harassment. I wish it did. If it doesn't. Because it's just mean. It's mean to him. No violation. Yeah, it's just rude. Jerks. Don't even let me do that. Fine. Okay. Professor Helper. Click here to download.
Downloading Professor Helper.
Ugh. Ugh.
Professor Helper here. Need some help?
No.
Professor Helper is always here for you.
It's like music to make babies smarter. I don't know. Like.
Professor Helper here. Need some help?
Yeah, help
Here,
me.
try this.
Blood money from the top down. What if everything you have ever known is a lie? Professor Helper, here, allow me to introduce you to a friend. I think they can help. Click here to meet Professor Helper's other helpful friends.
Professor Helper here. The helping man.
Welcome, I am
Helping
Dr.
hand.
Get away.
Till next
I am
time.
Dr. R.P. Martin. I have been tracking what the feds do with their money for over 2 decades. Want to know where it goes? Buy my new book, Blood Money from the Top Down. Because we, the people, are dropping like flies. Order now. Only $19.95. Limited time offer. Kappa Cash. Show me the blood money. 3 men and a Frankfurter. Slop dusting. They hug it all. The cost of dying. The bubble bond shift. Early bird gets the world. Shipload
Hello there.
scourge.
I'm Professor
I'm
Helper.
reading
Well,
everything
fine then.
and the sequel. Getting to third base, the secret undersea one. Okay. Extra legal commerce. Get this out of here. Other helpful friends. Ah! Cuddly cat corner. Yeah! 2-day delivery. Katie's Cuddly Cat Corner is #1 among veterinarians worldwide. This is a good track. I'm a big fan of it.
You've got Hypno Mail.
Blah, blah, blah. Year 2000 survival kit. Year 2000 survival
Hello there.
kit. Don't
I'm
wait until it's
Professor
too late.
Helper.
Year 2000 survival.
Professor Helper.
2000 survival kit
Always
includes
here for
1
you.
week supply of canned food, military flashlight. I almost read that as flashlight. Pocket New Testament, King James. 90-page Year 2000 survival kit manual. Order today and receive free military grade
Message
multi-tool.
received from HS_.
Year 2000 survival kit. Everything you need to know to keep you, your family, and your property safe. Get it away. Hold on, let me poop. Give me a sec. And I would like to find...
Professor Helper here.
Leave me alone! No.
Till next time.
Look here, how much do I
Important
need
message
again for this
received
one?
from Dylan.
Oh! Forward.
Important message received from
Dylan, we need to get
dispatch.
rid of Kappa Cash, but Professor Helper is okay to stay. We are talking to their people to make a deal and get them to break away from the Kappa Cash partnership. I'll
Professor
update
Helper
you all
here.
soon.
The helping
I
man
think
with the
this can
helping
be
hand. Well,
good
fine then.
for our partner brands. P.S. Like I said, get all the Kappa Cash off there. It's not good, but not Professor Helper. He's okay. From the desk of Adrian Merchant. Don't click that link. Shock image example.
Downloading shock image
Hey,
example.
if you get a link to True Tranquility, do not open it. Auto-installs a virus. It's coming from an account with no headband ID, so we can't track it. If you did install it, use HypnoCure to clean it out. The virus itself won't hurt your system. It's just gross. It also replaced my Hypnospace page with a weird gory picture thing. Hopefully no one saw that while I was up. We're getting the virus page taken down as soon as possible, but you enforcers might have to hunt down the nasty pics if this was sent to normal citizens and not just merchantsoft/HSPD. We'll send a case soon, Dylan. P.S. I may have something
Professor
neat for you
Helper
enforcers
here. Need
soon.
some help?
If any of you are interested in testing a few new features. New case. Yep. Dispatch. This is an illegal content notice regarding disturbing images that may be in any zone. Please look for violations and utilize your enforcement tool to report and remove them. Note, hey, Dylan here. It looks like a few citizen pages were hacked by that same True Tranquility guy. While you can comb through every single page to check for the images you're looking for, you might want to start by investigating the hacker first. Hackers like this are always bragging or posting serial killerish cat and mouse games with hints. I would love to go hunting for nasty shock images, but I have a lot of programming to finish today. Plus, that's why we pay you. Sort of. Haha. The image isn't quite illegal, but we're going to categorize it as such for this case. I've attached a blurry screenshot of what the thing looked like on my page and added Cool Punk Paradise to your assigned zones. This case has been manually assigned to all enforcers by Dylan. Click the Cases tab above to view your progress on the case. Okay, so this is one where we have already done... So he brings up serial killer-ish stuff. You must see this. Wow, so relaxing. True Tranquility.
Hello there.
So there were characters who were very reminiscent people that we have encountered in the past. So let's go find them. Cool Punk. One of them was someone that we haven't seen yet. We haven't met him yet, but where would he be? Cruncher.
Guess who's back? I know you missed me.
Yeah.
Crunch is here. There ain't no way you're gonna forget me. I'm ready to rock forever. Bring the heat. Bring the power. I was born for this. Join the madness movement. Hypnospace Tag Cruncher.
The madness movement. But now it's a scary image. So, illegal or profane activity. So that's a weird gory image. We'll get back to him eventually. But, so...
You've got Hypno Mail.
The other
here.
people,
the helping
it
man
was...
with a helping hand. Professor Helper is always here for you.
Noble Warlock. Got a virus. Do not visit my page. There is a nasty pic on it. It was not my doing. I sent Merchantsoft a message about getting the pic taken out. Thanks. I mean, it's a cool pic, though. So there's another one in Good Time Valley. I believe it would be Burning Rubber. Yep. What the hell? And the last one would be in... The last one would be in Open-Eyed. I believe it is Gus. Yep.
Professor Helper here. Need some help?
Get away from me!
Well.
So, if I close that, because I believe I got a blurry thing. Oh no, this guy! Warmest greetings to you, NK. From when I was a young child, I've always dreamed of becoming a treasure hunter. An explorer of the seas. Unfortunately, my parents fell ill when I was but a child, and I was sent to a foster home. I did not receive the education needed to pilot a ship or submarine, so I have worked as a ladder store clerk for my whole life. I'm not one to beg, but an opportunity from a wealthy stranger has presented itself to me. If I am able to raise 10,000 Hypnocoin, the stranger will fully fund me and a team to go out on a submarine expedition this December. Please respond by November 27th by donating to my cause, or my dream will be dashed. Kindest regards, Dimitri S. Jackson. Let's close. Yep, let's close this one.
Way to deal with that illegal or profane
We're gonna afford the
content,
thing!
NK.
Hold on.
You're a real hero, NK.
I'm a real hero. Let's go. I want Hypnocure. No, not news. Actually fat-fingered with my gauntlet.
Downloading Hypnocure Proza 2.
So I can also... So I got Hypnocure.
Professor Helper here. The helping man with the helping hand.
Get away from me!
Next time!
Sticker. Yes. Let's get this. Because I figured I would do this when I could get rid of the
Virus
the
detected.
virus.
For your safety, please open
Thanks for
Hypnocure
the
and
info.
click Cure Me Now.
Get paid. There we go.
Virus detected. For your safety, please open Hypnocure and click
Get
Cure
away
Me
from
Now.
me. Wave hello. Cure me.
Professor Helper here, ready to help.
I hate you.
Well,
Get away from me. Get away. So I can close that now because I think I found like all the Kappa Cash stuff.
Wow, NK. Looks like you're doing a great job at dealing with the bad guys.
Now what I want to do, I want to get rid of. I want to get rid of this man. I hate him. Get him away. What is it? No, it was.
Hello there, I'm Professor Helper. Till next time!
Professor Helper. I want to uninstall you. Please. Give me.
Professor Helper here. Need some help?
Just help
Here,
me.
try this.
Software, please. Take me to where I can uninstall this man. I don't like him. Get him away. There we go. How much? 33. Yeah, I can afford. This may be a mistake. Proceed. Professor Helper has been mostly removed from your system. Ugh. You know what we can do? I think we should, like... Yeah, true tranquility. I'm okay with that. It's cool. True peace has descended upon you. Installation complete.
Downloading Festering Chunk 1.
I just got a cool picture now on the background. Making me think of like remember those videos like Another YouTube? Just cool things. No, not that. Festering Chunk.
Downloading Festering Chunk 3.
I think this actually might be good if I download these. If I remember right. There's something about it. Food. Could I have more, please? 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 I would like to. I'm gonna at least. Can I change my background? Please, thank you. Can I have more festering chunks, please? Sir, may I have another?
Downloading Festering Chunk 3.
No! I want more. I want more for. Whatever. Not more of the same. Give me a new festering chunk. Come on. I want more meat. More meat, please. More meat. More fun meat, please, please. Do I have to go back to True Tranquility?
Downloading Festering Chunk 4.
I keep going to the wrong one. I want this one.
Downloading Festering Chunk 2.
I don't know how many there are for festering chunks. Whatever. Let's. I think we can festering orifice. Here we go. I want to go back to my good wallpaper though. Thank you. Thank you. Take some time off and test a new HypnoS game. Enforcers, today is your lucky day. We're testing out an early version of our new game, and you're in on it. Note, this stuff is top secret, and sharing info or screenshots is very, very prohibited. Seriously, you could face some hairy legal trouble if you leak information. With that out of the way, I would like to announce a new Hypnospace original game project, Outlaw. You'll be playing an early offline version, but the final release on schedule for our year 2000 update will be 100% online. No need to send us feedback either. The game will automatically report data to me. Please visit this page to download it and have fun. I will resume sending you cases after you test. Confidential! If you're here, that means we've picked you to test the new secret project we've been working on, Outlaw. Do not share information on this game anywhere. It is top secret. Your job is simple. Just to play the game, adjust the controls in the HypnoS settings menu if you wish. Data will be sent back to the developers as you play. There is no way to win in this version because this is a test. Just play for 3 to 5 minutes. Do not share. Temporary art. That is loud. There's no way to win this temporary art. We're working on polished art assets right now. Do not share footage of this game or you'll be liable for legal trouble. Please remember that this is an early pre-alpha version of Outlaw. It is not finished. Let's play a game. Installation complete. Outlaw Alpha. Early alpha software may cause HypnoS to become unstable. Are you sure you want to begin testing? Yeah, sure. It's fine. Your game's great. It's great. Hardware damaged. Contact Merchant Soft for repair or replacement. I'll imagine all the brain cells this is making you lose. Having the worst night of your life. Three weeks later, November 26th, 1999. Oh, we never really checked the cool punk stuff. Aw.
Important message received from Dylan.
Better
Welcome
apologize
back,
to me,
and
a-hole.
It's been 21 days since
Sorry
you last
about
logged on.
frying your headbands.
Wow, where have you been?
Hi,
Important
enforcers.
message received from dispatch.
It's nice to have you back. I'd like to apologize on behalf of our shipping department interns that we couldn't get those repaired headbands to you sooner. Thankfully, most of the components were unharmed, so all of your settings should be preserved. Might have another Outlaw test for you later, this time one that won't destroy your hardware. It has been a crazy few weeks around here. The few enforcers who didn't get their headbands fried have been pretty slack on the job, so there's a lot to clean up. I won't be handling the HSPD enforcer cases from here on out. Too much coding to do. Instead, one of our new hires and some interns or someone will handle this stuff, so expect a message from them soon. See ya. Hello, enforcers. Samantha here. Dylan asked me to do the HSPD stuff for today. Because only 2 enforcers had working headbands over the last 2 weeks, Hypnospace is a complete mess. We need you to go out there and clean up anything you can find. We won't be sending cases or reports in advance because we're completely swamped. I'll create cases for the violations you find, but only after you report the violations. If you want some direction, maybe you'll look for people who gave you trouble last time. I'll be assigning each of you cases individually after we clean up, but sifting through the individual reports from the last 2 weeks is going to take me some time. Sam. So, hey Sam, could you do the HSPD stuff today? I know it's a lot, and I know you have a lot of bugs to squash, but it is chaos out there. Maybe just send the enforcers out to hammer violations without making cases first. I'm sure they can handle it. Thanks, m'lady. Wait, no. Oh, I don't think we could get those now. I made a mistake. I made a ding-dang mistake. Oh. Hold on. I shoulda... Where's the guy? Yes!
Downloading V-Stick Skull.
Yes. It was at least very important that I get that. Stand with Gooper? Oh. Forget that for now. I'm just gonna enjoy this. Friend. I should save this next bit for next time, I think, because there's a lot to go through in the game and a lot of pages I would like to explore that I did not bother exploring last time. I was in a hurry to get my thing. Thank you. I'm glad you thought it was a fun stream. I would first like to see if there's anyone I can raid. I'm gonna go check who is live, and if they're live, I'm gonna check if they are not going to. They're not just going to like end stream right away again. I've raided people who are ending, and it's very sad when that happens. Very, very tragic. Yeah, let's go raid Desdemona, who is doing some art stuff, I believe, if they're still alive. Hold on. Gimme. They're a fun. They are a fun Phantom of the Opera fan.
Bobby, I want you to meet my colleague, Dr. Hamilton.
And I'd like you to get the fuck out of here.
It's all
Get
right.
out of here. You deaf? Get out of my room. Get out of here, bitch. Get out of here.
I will see you later.